Okay, what we got? What we got? We is live, live, live. Let me get this other thing set up, man. Let's see if this thing gonna act right tonight. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna act right tonight. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Already. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Then boom. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay.
Player to player. When you a real Mac, sometimes you run into other Macs, real pros who know the game just as good as you and know all too well about the business of being a player. See, you got to impress the hoe before you undress the hoe. Be professional, but keep it extra close. She can stretch the dirt as you bring it in. Just get your broccoli, stack your vegetables, and before you know it, she's sniffing cocaine from Mexico. On your
Hey.
fingernails. If you get hectic though, I don't gas him up. I ain't Texaco. Nike send me checks in the
Hey,
mail every time that I check a hoe. I kick a bitch to the curb and tell my other hoes they next to go so they don't feel so special. You dig what I'm saying? This
I
pimpin' is
like
an
that.
artistry. Pardon me. What you ought to be is slanging rap like Megan and Cardi B. Listen, I got more swag
I
than
figured that, man,
Drake.
we start off with a little player music, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because we talk about some real pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I had to pull out my parking lot pimp shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at you, baby.
You know
Look
what I'm
at you.
saying? Had to pull out my parking lot pimp shirt today, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about broke this and broke that. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? So you see, I had to
oh,
change the background, man. Had to put that money up, man, because we talking about
yes,
some
sir.
real shit tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
All day. You know what I'm saying? You
You
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying? Some player
So
shit, you
we
know.
want to welcome everybody to the show, man. Welcome my co-host, man, Back Dreezy the Magnificent. You know what I'm saying? This
What's
about to be
happening?
some real conversation, Jack. You know what I'm saying? And I just
Yes.
want everybody to know, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't come in the show, don't come to the show, man, with your feelings on your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Leave your feelings at home, man. We'll have some real adult conversation tonight. And on top of that, we're gonna find out what a broke woman is and what a broke man is, you know what I'm saying? And see if
Mm,
they fit into this dynamic called a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you broke, should you even be in a relationship? Should you even be dating if you broke?
right.
What's up, Pedro? What's up, Stacy? Welcome to the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on in, man. Tap in, tap in, tap in, man. We gonna be on for a wild ride tonight, man. Backdraft, man. How was your weekend, man?
What's up, man? Say, man, my week was beautiful. My weekend was beautiful, man. My week was beautiful, brother. Hey, man, got a clean bill of health, man. Been on this water, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just feeling good, feeling focused, man, and feeling great, man. I'm gonna keep it up. I like the way I'm feeling. Done lost a few little pounds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good, baby. What about you?
Man, I've been swinging and banging, man. You know, just to kind of give you, a little peek into my into my weekend, man. We actually, I went out and supported the Stunners this weekend, man. And I wanted to touch on
Okay.
that before we
Okay.
got into our main subject, man. And I wanted to say, man, big shout out to the Stunners, man, for putting on the weekend, man, and allowing everybody to come out and have some fun with them this weekend. But I just want to say some things, right?
Say your thing. I got something too.
All I want to say is this. If you're gonna have a weekend, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna have people come out. What's going on, Tammy? You're gonna have people out, man. Make sure that you did everything you were supposed to do, so that you got people that'll come out and enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, don't have no cold food, man, and charge for it.
Mm,
You can't have
mm.
cold food and charge for it. I had to say that. You know what I'm saying? I got permission to speak on that. You know what I'm saying? You can't have cold food
Okay.
and charge for it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that they didn't put the effort in the cooking the food, but they could have did a better job in warming it up. You get what I'm saying? It had a good taste,
I
but
get it.
I'm just reporting what I've been hearing in the background, people talking about. You know what I'm saying? Then the Saturday night, man, although a good venue, not the right venue for bikers. Everybody felt underdressed that pulled up. You know what I'm saying? So make sure
You
you do.
talk. You
Go ahead.
You talk about that Michaels,
Yes.
man. I could, the crazy part about that is when I heard it was gonna be at Michaels, I was like, ooh. I was like, they must not know what the crowd is at Michaels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that biker friendly, but I understand people just they trying to do their thing and be creative. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So look, this okay. So sweet tea, before we get into all that, I promise I want to touch on a lot of these. I want to bring on a lot of these conversations. You guys can y'all can chime in, man. If y'all want to come on the show, man, let me know. I can send you the link. You can pop right in with me and draft. But uh, when I don't want to touch on this motorcycle shit too much, but I
No,
also heard
no,
the
no,
Kings of the
not
South.
today.
I also heard that the Kings of the South event was a little bit, they was overcharging for what they was going through. But we'll tackle all that on another thing. I just wanted to say, man, big ups to everybody that had something going on this past weekend. Uh, welcome to the show. Let's get into it. Backdraft. You
Yeah, man.
proposed the
I just want to say,
question. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. I posed a question, but now before we get into that, I just want to say shout out to Hard Riders Dallas. They celebrating their annual this weekend, so we're gonna kick it with them along with Hell's Levels. They having a Big John run, and we're gonna go. I'm especially gonna go to the Bikini Bike Wash. So you
Okay.
know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I don't know what I'm expecting, but I will go. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? 'Cause they support us. Shouts out to Big Daddy. Shouts out to my man Slow from Hard Riders. We're gonna support them this week. Now, getting into it, man. I think that I saw Sweet Tea said something. She said
Financial
financial
status.
status
Yep.
now determines if you have deserved love in a relationship. So before we hit that, we said broke men versus broke women. That's what I said on my status, and then I said, first of all, before we even get into all that, we have to define. We have to give a definition, a clear cut definition of what broke is. That's where we start. We start on
Right.
word break. Now we're gonna get a little juice in this conversation. Some people gonna have differences of opinion, some people won't. But we gotta define what broke is. So in the comments, y'all tell us what broke means to y'all. And Disky, what do you think broke is?
So, as you have these conversations, um, what I've come to the understanding is poor is a mentality and broke is a
That's a
financial
mentality.
situation. So to
Uh,
be broke means that it's hard for you to maintain financial responsibilities for your everyday living expenses, so to speak. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? So you're
Mm-hmm.
robbing Peter to pay Paul on a consistent basis. You may have a job, but you got more month at the end of your money than money at the
Yeah.
end of your month.
Yeah. Well,
So
I think I feel the exact same way. Poor. I mean, I totally 100% agree with you. Poor is a mentality. It's a mindset. You know what I'm saying? Just like rich and wealthy is a mindset. Riches are things, are tangible things that you can touch with your hand and that you can see. And wealth is your support system. That's truly what it is, you know. But in a sense of relationships, I feel like I said broke men. I heard a lot of women, and a lot of women says, um, girl, that motherfucker, he broke anyway. To me, when I hear that from women, I think, well, what does that mean to you that he's broken away? Does that mean that he ain't gonna help you pay your past due bills and your necessities? I feel like a person is broke when they can't take care of their own basic needs. And I think that sometime in relationships, I ain't talking about love. I'm talking about in relationships, a woman come in and they feel like, and I'm gonna speak on women's point of view and the men's point of view, but the women come in, they feel like in order for a man to be with them, in order for a man to kick with them, they gotta be able to kick out financially.
hmm
Well, in my opinion, when you first meet me, my conversation could be never, it should never be anywhere near finances. When I worked in the funeral business, I was a mortician, by the way. When I worked in the funeral business, I always said perception takes precedence over the truth. And what
hmm
I mean by that is, you saw me in my alligator shoes when I was in the funeral industry, and you saw me with my suits on every day, a different suit, and you saw me driving a Cadillac Escalade. You perceived that I had money. But the truth was, The Escalade belonged to the funeral home. I got a suit allowance of 3 suits a year from the funeral home, and I've been having the same gated shoes for the last 10 years. So perception normally takes precedence over truth. My issue is this, and I've always said this: when I first meet you, your money is used for your bills and necessities.
Right.
So you shouldn't even be asking me whether I'm broke or not. It shouldn't even matter because we shouldn't even be talking about this shit. My money is used for our amusement and entertainment when I first meet you. So if I say, hey, let's go to Vegas or let's go to San Antonio, just some small shit, then the way I'm built is I got that. It's because that's amusement and entertainment. And then once I get in the relationship, then I start paying attention to your bills and your necessities. But that don't mean I have to pay all your past due bills, shit that you normally wouldn't pay, take you places that you normally wouldn't even fucking go. But
Right.
you thinking just because shit, you gonna be with me, I'm your girl, so you supposed to do this. Can I borrow $400? Can I do this? Not even borrow. See what I'm saying? Let's just throw that word out the window. They don't even want to borrow it. They want you to give it to them.
Right.
And then when you don't, or when you say, shit, girl, I ain't got, no, that nigga broke anyway. He ain't got no money. So my thing is, what does got no money mean? What the hell does that shit mean?
So this is my whole thing. And back to I don't know what's going on with your internet signal, man, but you chopping up real. But now your voice is good, but your movement is choppy.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured that, man. I don't know, because I got all my bars. That's why I got to get that expensive shit like you. I'm broke.
So okay, so look, this is how. Okay, so getting back to that, you specifically said that your money is used for entertainment, food, everything outside of what you do. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm
Yeah.
interested in a woman, right? If I'm interested in a woman and she's living paycheck to paycheck, right?
Mm-hmm.
I made the statement like if you're broke, should you be out here dating? Uh, Now,
Mm-hmm.
as a man, I understand what my position is, right? If I want to date you, that means that hey, do you want to go out, regardless of what your situation is at home? Because my first thought process is not to take care of your home; it's to entertain you, to try to get at you. So then, that by the end of the night, the date going good or whatever, and now all of a sudden we smash. You know what I'm saying? First night we smash and shit. Now all of a sudden you can't. Your phone about to get cut off. Your electric bill is past due. You know what I'm saying? As a man, we feel like as a man, there are people that feel like, well, shit, if y'all done fuck now, all of a sudden I gotta take care of everything that you behind on. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I can't afford to fuck you if I'm not willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Which brings up these other, sidebar conversations. Should you be fucking a motherfucker that's broke? And this is why I
Well,
say about
this is,
relationship.
yeah, and I feel you on that, but my thing is this here. When you meet a woman, and let me ask you a question. When
Hmm.
you meet a woman, is the first thing on your mind, is she broke? It's really not. I mean, I've never I've never pursued a woman, met a woman, and the first thing is on my mind is like, I wanted this motherfucker broke. I ain't never said that. I get into the conversation and I start delving into her lifestyle and things of that nature. And then I realize she broke. Just like motherfuckers up there where I work. I know goddamn well you got bitches in there that are, I don't mean to call them bitches, but we just nigga talk, you know what I'm saying? You got women up in there that are, they sip on water all motherfucking night and expect me in to buy them drinks because they ain't got no money. So
Right.
my thing is, you have to ask you when you go into a situation or relationship, or when you even, first of all, you don't even know if you're gonna go into a relationship when you meet a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you date them, and that's when you determine the level of brokenness, if, for lack of a better word. Then you be like, yo, man. Then you start, hey, where do you work? How long you been there? What do you do? And you can just tell. You can't go by what a motherfucker drive no more. You can't go by what a motherfucker do this no more. You can't go by none of that shit.
Right.
My thing is, at the end of the day, then you just said, okay, like Sweet Tea. She just said, there are certain stages of life I don't want to relive. So I'm interested in your financial stability that could potentially compromise how I live my life. That ain't got nothing to do with fucking. I'm sure you don't fuck the nigga and you didn't give a fuck about his motherfucking financial stability. You probably didn't even fucking ask.
Hmm.
So I mean, I'm not saying it to her,
Right.
so don't
Right.
take it
Right. Right.
personal stuff.
Right.
I'm just saying, cause me, there have been times back in the day that shit, I was fucking with a woman. I didn't give a fuck about what you made. I didn't give a fuck if you broke or not. Broke only really come into place. You really should come into play and where you are financially is when you trying to pursue something real with that person.
Hmm.
Now, if you just dating, I ain't got no. Why would I fucking care if you broke or not? If
It
you
shouldn't even
dating,
it shouldn't
but
even matter to me.
it shouldn't even matter to me. Then, but it gets back to what you said. But the once a woman, and not all women, but once a woman, some women, they give you that cookie. They automatically think you're supposed to kick out for them. And then if you don't kick out for them, buying their hair, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
buying their shoes, all this kind of shit, then they think that you broke. And it ain't that you broke. It's just, man, I ain't gonna pay for that shit, bitch. Ask me, shit, if you really like me and I really fucking like you, fuck all that shit. Is your life finna get cut off? Now I'm gonna keep it real with you. You ask me for all this frivolous shit, but you still getting disconnection notices. Make it make fucking sense, bro. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So it's like this. I feel like if you are in a position of dating, right? Just like you said, you should the financial what you do financially should not even be in question, right? The
Hmm.
issue is, man, y'all done went out for a couple of times, and now all of a sudden you got, hey, I need I can't get my hair done this week. I can't get my nails done this week. I can't pay my daycare this week. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you should be it should be a determination of where you should be with that person. All right. Now I want to get to Chuck's question. He said
Yeah, I started. Yeah,
before you approach a woman, I can woman you're curious about and interested in dating, do you look at how she is dressed? Okay, let me take this out. If you broke, why you got Gucci on? Why you got Louis bags and shit like that? You know what I mean? Like what
because
I would ask a woman, backdraft, and I'll let you get that. What I would ask is
hmm
if the woman knows the difference between an asset and a liability. If you know what the difference between an asset and a liability, you shouldn't be broke.
well, I just think to answer Chuck's question, hell yeah. I look at how she dressed first of all, because and it depends on what you're into. Like me, do I have some little Gucci shit? Yeah, I do. Do I have Jordans? Yeah, I do. Do I have all this shit? Yeah, I do. But at the end of the day, I also have Telfar. I also have black designers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at a woman, all she got is Gucci from head to toe. This is just me, and I'm not saying that every woman's like this. If I see a woman and she's Gucci down from head to toe, Gucci hat, Gucci purse, Gucci belt, Gucci shoes, my first thought is that shit real?
Hmm.
Number one, which we don't really care because the end thing is knockoffs anyway when it comes to shit now. So we don't care. But my thing is, yeah, I look at how she's dressed because how she's dressed is going to determine a lot of things. Now, even with me, I got on a white tee and bro, I wear jeans. I'm just gonna give you an example. I wear jeans that I'm comfortable in.
Uh
I'm
huh.
comfortable in Wranglers. I like Wranglers. Do I have a pair of Rock Revivals? Hell yeah, I bought them because I'm not broke and I can. You know what I'm saying? But do I make a habit of buying? I'm just being real. But do I make a habit of buying this shit every day? No, hell no.
Well,
Because I
first,
don't
I
worry.
don't
It don't
even know.
benefit
I
me
don't
like
even
that.
know what those are, bro. I don't know what the hell that shit
Those are
is.
those are those are a pair of jeans that on the trail ride scene, a lot of those trail ride people wear them. They cost like $185. But real cowboys don't even wear the motherfuckers. Real cowboys wear Wranglers and Levi's. But it's the same shit. So my thing is, at the end of the day, yes, we do look and see if how a woman's dressed and all that kind of stuff. Me personally,
What it do,
when
Fleet?
I'm if I go
I
out
got you. I'll
with
send
you,
you the link.
and we get to talking. First of all, I know women that won't even go to Wendy's. They won't even go to Sonic. They won't do that shit, but they want you to take them to Three Forks. They want you to take them to the top of the ball and
Right.
all this shit that they normally wouldn't even do for themselves. But
Right.
then when
Right.
you don't do it, and then they get mad at you, shit, he broke anyway. Nah, motherfucker, I ain't broke. Don't ask me to do something for you that you wouldn't do for your motherfucking self. That's just all I'm saying. So, but you want to say I'm broke. But if you gotta ask me I don't give a damn how many times we screwing. I don't give a damn how many times I done this, done. But if you gotta ask me to pay your past due shit, and you gotta ask me to pay for your hair and all that shit just to get a piece of ass, then I'm paying you like you a hoe. And you don't pay a hoe to fuck, you pay a hoe to leave.
That's
So my thing is, at the end of the day, so who's really broke? If you asking me and then you get mad at me, that's your main thing. He broke, you broke anyway, nigga. No, I'm not broke. Because I know the difference between assets and liabilities. Now, broke depends on what you feel is successful at the time. Prime example, you said something about the emergency fund of $1,000.
yes.
Okay, so I guarantee you, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that don't even have a lot of. I'm talking about women. We're gonna get on men too, but right
Right.
now we on the women. Okay, there are a lot of women that don't even have an emergency fund of $1,000. I'm talking about $1,000 free and clear. Okay, where
Yes.
you don't go on nothing. It's just sitting there, and we made it $1,000. So in today's society, I don't see how people can say anybody is broke because shit really is tough for everybody.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like Stacy said, broke is living from paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? I don't even believe that's broke because you're still able to take care of your basic needs and success necessities.
Right.
Broke in a physical sense, broke is when you can't take care of your goddamn self.
Yes, that's all we
So
saying.
you want me
Living
to,
paycheck to
yeah. So
paycheck
you
does
want
not
me,
mean that you don't have the means. It just means that you can't
yeah.
do the things outside of your means.
Yeah, that's all that means. So I think people get that shit. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. No, you're not, because I saw your ass at the movie theater. So you're not living paycheck to paycheck. Just like so and that's what I'm saying. So you get a lot of people. You have to ask, what's your definition of broke, especially when it come to women.
Hmm.
Especially when it come to women. What's your definition of a broke man? Does it really matter? Do you really even know if a man is broke when you first meet him? That's the thing about it. Most women don't. You don't know if a motherfucker broke.
Hey
So
man,
that's what I'm saying.
I walk around. I get off work and shit. I might pop up at my Mondays in my work clothes. You know what I'm saying? Or I might pop up at one unit clubhouse in my work clothes. I'm dirty. You know what I'm saying? I might just be grabbing a bite to eat. But I don't put on clothes to impress people. I put on clothes because it makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is that I know what broke is. I know what poor is. And this is what I'm
I do
saying.
too.
It's not about because at any given time, man, any of these things that we have can be turned upside down and we could lose everything. Based on things
Hmm.
that we can't control. So I don't want to be in a position that I'm judging or being judgy about people that don't have an X amount of dollars because I can assure you that if a nigga had $5 million and he woke up with 850,000, that nigga broke.
That's right.
We don't consider him broke because he got 850,000. But this nigga just had, 5 to $8 million and he ain't got it no more. You know what I'm saying? So we look at 850,000 like shit, nigga, I could live off but if his
But
means
you,
if his means of
yeah, but
living off of $5,850,000, he's broke.
bro, this was, bro. Let me tell you something. And a lot of guys, man, and this just me. I get to a certain level of cash that I have, and then I
Mm-hmm.
be like, I'm broke. When I get to a certain level of cash, I'm broke.
Mm-hmm.
That mean I ain't finna spend it on no extra shit.
Right.
Like I said last week, I bought a 2007 Suburban. That's what I wanted. I wanted it right when the year changed, and I wanted to buy it cash. So I don't have no note just in case shit like this happen. Let me tell you, so you had a lot of broke motherfuckers during COVID. Niggas, motherfuckers that had money. But when they put that stay at home shit down, motherfuckers is broke. Now, but the thing about it, Pedro just said something. He said, I agree. Dating should be no strings attached until y'all agree to be exclusive. I 100% agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
And until we agree to be exclusive, you shouldn't ask me shit about my money. You should
Yeah.
ask, only thing you should ask me for casual conversation. Hey, so where you work? How long you been working there? That's it. That alone will tell you my ability. I've been working at my job for 13 years. So that alone will tell you my ability. That tells you I have some type of stability. They don't go out into detail. Hey man, I've been working for 13 years. Oh, I'm an entrepreneur. Or this and that. So, but it should be if we're just dating and I'm taking you on a date. First of all, why you worry about my money anyway, motherfucker? You ain't paying. You ain't even paying because that's just the way I was brought up. So my thing is, if I'm taking you out on a date, I'm paying for the shit. So you ain't got to be worrying about whether I'm broke or not.
Right.
Now, when we get to the point to where we get exclusive and we want to be monogamous, like Pedro said, then yeah, hell yeah, we need to come together. We need to put some shit together. I need to know if we are compatible in this area. Because if we're not compatible in this area, if you are broke because your ass always spending frivolously, or if
Mm-hmm.
you are broke because you just don't make enough, so that's a
Mm-hmm.
big difference. You may be considering yourself broke because you don't make as much. But if I make that and you make what you make, and I like your ass and you like me, we come together with what you got and what I got, and we still gonna have more. But a lot of women don't think like that because a lot of women go back to 1968 and 1975 when the daddy went out and made the job. The women stayed at home and worked. You know, I mean, stayed at home and took care of the family. Man supposed to be able to pay every bill in the house. That's bullshit. That's bullshit to these days. I'm just, and just in my opinion, you might can't pay everything. Shit, it may be the woman. But that don't still change the fact he a man. So broke is what you think broke is. That's just my opinion.
Well, again, like I say, shit, broke is when you got more a month at the end of your money. You know what I'm saying? If it's the 21st, you know what I'm saying, and you still got 10 more days, and you borrowing money. How do you borrow
Hmm.
money when you ain't even got enough money? You know what I'm saying, to make it through the end of the month. You consistently put yourself in a downward spiral because not only do you have to pay the same amount of bills that you have to pay at the end of the month, but now you got to pay somebody else back. And then when you do that, it's like you try to avoid them at all costs. Man, pay these folks they fucking money. You out here running around with these niggas that's got money, right? This is how they talk. You out here
Hmm.
running around with these niggas that's got money, but you broke. Okay, because you're doing what we're saying. You're not saying, okay, I need this, I need this, I need that. You just assume that, okay, because we fucking around or we dating and shit, I'm responsible for you. I'm not responsible for you. What I
No,
am
not at all.
is, you know what I'm saying? What I am is that if I have it and I feel like being charitable, I can be charitable to you, but I don't.
I
I'm
totally
not
agree.
responsible for you. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happened in in the early and late '90s when you had all these black dudes running around fucking with these white bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that anything wrong with that, but it was the men didn't have enough. Men didn't have enough back then, right? So guess what happened when he went and started fucking with the white chicks? Shit, they had enough. They made it enough. They money was they her money was their money. You know what I mean? So now we got this whole situation where the roles are reversed. Now we got black women with money. So now it's like, nigga, I don't need you to get my hair and nails done. But if I can't afford that, then I'm a broke ass nigga anyway.
But this is the thing, nigga. You shouldn't need me to get your hair. That's your motherfucking hair and nails. I don't go around asking motherfucker give me a college cut. I don't be like say, can you give me a retwist? Can I go? I don't ask you that shit. So you shouldn't need me to get your personal hygiene necessities done any motherfucking way. That's all I'm saying. But you, like you said, it goes back to the roles being reversed. But society has made it like that. Society has made it to where you got women out there. Shit, I'm giving him the coochie. His shit, he got to take care of me. You're a motherfucking lie. I am taking care of you. If you come and I come, we both got what we desire out that shit. I
But if
don't give a
y'all
damn. What
both
nobody
broke,
say,
why y'all fucking? Y'all broke. You're
man,
supposed to be out there
because broke.
hustling, man. Get out there
But
and
I'm
get
gonna
some
tell you
motherfucking
why.
money. Yeah.
But broke ain't. But broke it. Okay, like just like Stacy said. Stacy said broke is if I can't do broke. She said she feel like broke is not being able to do the things she want to do. That's not broke though. That's just you can't do those extra shit that you want to do. Broke to me is when you can't afford a roof over your motherfucking head. Broke to me is when you can't afford a little cash car because you so motherfucking broke. But that type of broke you can do something about. You can do something about it with your hustle. You can do something about it educational wise. You can do something about all that. But don't come telling me I'm broke because I don't buy you no motherfucking Gucci bags. I'm
Right.
broke because I don't buy you no Coach purses and shit. But I'm broke. Motherfucker, but you saying you want me to buy you Gucci bags and personal shit, but your motherfucking tires ball. You didn't even think to ask, you know what, baby? I don't need no damn
Man,
Gucci bag. I don't need no Gucci purse. I need
man.
you to check my motherfucking tires. My oil is black, baby. Can you at least get my oil changed?
Your,
Baby,
your
can
tags out.
I got to crack
Cause your inspection
my
out.
tags out. Cause your inspection, my tag. Can you help me get the check engine light off? Come on now. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
But you
they
want to ask
no,
me for a
want
motherfucker?
them goddamn Nike flip flops. They want the new Jordans that came
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm
You
saying?
you want to walk around like you rich, but you a broke bitch. And that's what I'm saying. But then you want to use all my money. You want to use all my money to finance
Boy,
your luxury, bitch. It don't work like that. You
broke
want because I'm gonna tell you right now. I told back in the day, I told this chick, man, it was a long time ago. I said, look at she was talking about, well, she was used to sugar daddies, and I wasn't no sugar daddy. I was in my 30s. She was like, well, if you're gonna be dealing with me, you're gonna have to pay half over here and this and that. I said, well, let me tell you something. If I'm paying half, bitch, I need a key. Okay, I need a motherfucking key. I need a key to the house. I need a key to the car. I need to be able to come in this motherfucking go as I please if you want me to do all this shit. Because I'm not your motherfucking husband. And see, that's the thing with these women. And we're gonna get on men. So I'm just standing on women right now. But the thing about it is, don't ever don't ever go into shit expecting a man to take care of you like that. Cause it's not his motherfucking job to take care of your unpaid bills and your necessities. It's not his job. You created that shit. So if you created now, like back to what you said though, but if I want to be courteous, and I have been courteous, I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna be on here like I ain't been. I have paid some motherfucking bills. Okay, I have done these things because I liked the person. So like, fuck it, I like her, and
right.
I'm seeing where she's slacking. Fuck it, I got it. And then if I see you working hard, you may be broke, whatever this is. And I see you working hard, you trying to make ends meet. Shit, I may just get your hair fixed to take your mind off that shit.
There
Hey,
you
man,
go.
go and get your hair fixed. I know
Just because
that's
you
how that
fuck
shit was.
with
But
her. Just because you fuck with her.
yeah, but my thing is, okay, Chuck said people be sizing people up out the gate. I was in conversation with a young lady recently, and she straight up told me she was dating with purpose. That shit changed the whole direction of shit. And then he says, uh, no time wasted. We don't want the same thing. What the fuck? Okay, and that's cool. If you dating with purpose, that's fine. But you
Find you
have
a
to
nigga that's dating with
understand,
purpose. Find you
find
another.
you a nigga that's
Find you a
dating with
nigga
purpose.
that's dating with purpose. Don't get on here
That's right.
because it's man. You know what I'm saying? And shit. We're just gonna call him light bread. You know, light bread.
Hmm.
He'll fly little old nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
when a
yeah.
motherfucker see him, they might automatically, oh, this nigga. You know, he always clean. The nigga always fly. He got all these motherfucking motorcycles and shit. You know, we all get
Man,
categorized, right? We all get
damn.
categorized.
Light bread. Let me tell you how cool these niggas are. I'm talking about light bread and JP. If they got on blue, everything they got on blue gonna be the same kind of blue, nigga.
Right.
I'm just saying. So I mean, let's just be real. The blue hat gonna match the blue on the shoes. The blue on the shoes gonna match the blue on the hoodie. Every nigga ain't like that. So when the chicks, they see him on all the bikes, they think he got money. See what I'm saying? And I ain't saying he don't have money. I'm not. But when I am saying this shit, he may have money. But sometimes you got some motherfuckers out there perpetrating like they don't have money just to see what kind of bitches you are. I'm just being just see what kind of women you are. I'm just being real. But at the same time, broke, it's always financial. So my thing is, I'm broke, man. I ain't got nothing. I'm broke. Okay, but like I said, everybody's definition of broke. You'll tell me to buy you all these bags. You'll tell me to do all this, but then you right, I can see the steel coming out your tires, dog. So who's misplaced? Who shit? Who really broke? Is it me or you?
but again,
That's all I'm saying,
but
bro.
again, and this is the whole thing. Financial responsibility, right? You got a job.
Yeah.
So you you figure out what your financial responsibilities are. Your tires, your car, you know what I'm saying? I get it. If you ask me to, hey, can you look at my car? It's making a noise. You're not asking me to fix it, you're asking me to look at it. So boom, if you asking
Mm-hmm.
me to look at it, I say, hey, well, you need this, and this. Well, what do you think that costs? Oh, well, normally it'll run about blah, 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 blah. Now, not once did you ask me if I could fix your car. You asked me to look at it. Then you asked me a question about how
Mm-hmm.
much it would cost. Now you get on the phone and talk to your girlfriend. Oh, can you believe this motherfucker gonna tell me how much it costs instead of saying, "Oh, baby, I'll take care of it." I fuck that nigga. I ain't getting that nigga no more pussy.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want your pussy then. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Because at the if that's what you holding the ransom for, take your shit on, get the fuck on. I mean, real talk. If you holding around for number one, it depends on the type of nigga you fucking with.
Yeah.
You need to reevaluate what kind of nigga you fucking with because if I like you and I'm fucking with you and I look up under there and I see that you're all you this and that, I'm on shit. Hey, what $40, $50? Hey, take this up to take five all change and go and change this all. I might not go take it, but you can take it. I'm gonna give you the money, take care of it. But women expect that. You should never go out of and you should never go into anything expecting a man to take care of you. The only motherfucker you should take care of you is two niggas, man. Two niggas. That's your daddy and your husband. That's it.
But if she
If you
broke,
expect these niggas out in the street,
but if she broke, why? This is my whole thing, no draft. If you got a husband, why the fuck is you broke? Why the fuck is you broke if you got a husband?
okay, so that's a whole.
All I'm saying is, it can't be two broke motherfuckers in the house.
Okay, so that's a problem. I mean, because I'm gonna tell you right now, it can only be at least one broke motherfucker in the house. You right. And my thing is this here, shit. You really prefer two. You really prefer two financially stable people. But if one of them is broke, let's get it right. So you might have a wife or you might have a husband that's not good on saving money that has poor money management. So that's where you come
You
in,
can't be with a
and
motherfucker that
you,
save money don't know how, and the next motherfucker don't know how to save money, draft. That shit ain't gonna work.
bruh. I'm gonna tell you, and
Two
you're right,
broke
but I'm playing the
motherfuckers in the
devil's advocate.
house. All right, go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I
Two broke
apologize.
motherfuckers in the house, but at the same time, if you got to if you got to that point, if you got to the point that it's two broke motherfuckers in the house, that means you knew the nigga was broke when you fucked with him. If he got in the house and he was broke, you knew he was broke when you fucked with him. That's all I'm saying. Should no nigga get in your house or move in with you that you know ain't can't make it happen. Because once you move in a house, that's a whole nother set of rules you got to talk about.
And,
See,
and
people understand. Okay, now we finna live together. Shit, what we gonna do? What am I gonna pay? What are you gonna pay? And see, people don't want to have that conversation. 'Cause, oh, you broke? No, that's the truth. Every household, the man don't pay all the bills, dog.
that that
That's where
part,
people go wrong. Every household. Yeah, the man don't pay all the bills. You split that shit. Now, I ain't never been in a situation where we split the shit down the middle. You got your half on the electric.
I
No,
I
hell
did.
no.
I
Cause
did
that's just
in a
being
relationship.
honest.
Yes.
Well, see, but how I work, being. I'm gonna tell you, being transparent. When I first got married, me and my wife didn't work at the same
Right.
time
Right.
for the first 3 years. Okay, we didn't work for the first 3 years at the same time. Either she got laid off or I got laid off. Well, during the time we got the house, she was like, I said, okay, you have a stable job.
Mm-hmm.
So you pay the mortgage. You give us a roof, you give us the roof over our head.
Right.
Okay. Everything else, the light, the water, I can go out and hustle that.
Right.
I get that. Now the tables have turned. So now it's like nigga paying car notes, you know what I'm saying? Nigga paying everything now. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool because that's how it turned out to be. But at the same time, when you get into I just firmly believe only two motherfuckers should be taking care of you if you're a woman. It should be your daddy. And when your daddy say I do, who gives woman away? I do.
Yeah,
That's
niggas
the
a
nigga that's
husband.
the next nigga that's supposed to be taking care of you.
But guess
That
what
part.
though?
I'm listening.
If you look at the marriage whole situation, right? The woman's parents are supposed to take care of the marriage, the wedding. So if that's the case, they've already gifted you a buffer, a cushion, something to put back. People bring gifts. They bring monetary gifts. They give you a buffer. That was the whole point of that. Hey, look, man, because you're marrying my daughter, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to put something back so that you don't have to pay for this. But because times have changed and everybody's saying, hey, look, I'm. Man, I spent $15,000 on this wedding for her, and the marriage lasts 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is this: if we're gonna go back to, you know what I'm saying, what this is, you knew that nigga was broke when you started fucking on him. You know what his
You goddamn
potential
right.
was
You
when you
goddamn right.
start fucking on him. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden you're feeling some kind of way because of you. Oh man, that nigga lied. He that was his friend's car. The, nigga, what? You
But
let
this is
a
the
nigga coming to
but
pick
this
you
is
up in
the
his friend car? Come on, man.
but this is the thing though. But this is the thing, and it's funny that you say that because really these days, bro, fuck a wedding. I mean, I know, you know, saying shit, wait, 17, $20,000, man, you give me that money, we can put that shit on we can go get married on the motherfucking island.
That's what
Just
I'm. And
nation.
then you
We put that
broke.
money down on the house.
You broke.
But then you paying off the wedding, your mom and them paying off the wedding. So my thing is, but then the man's supposed to pay for the honeymoon. The man pays for something like that. But my thing is, it's just that if you if you and we're not even gonna talk. See, we getting a little deep into it. We ain't talking about the marriage thing. We talking about when you meet a dude.
Yeah.
Cause see, if you talking about your husband like that, or if you talking about your wife like that, y'all already fucked off. Okay? If you saying how broke your husband is, or you or she a broke motherfucker anyway, y'all already done. You fucked off. Cause ain't no way in hell you should be talking about your husband and wife like that. My thing is when you meet a woman, I had one woman a long time ago, dude, off to buy her a drink. And she says, um, well, are you gonna give me and my friends? You got us all night? Hell no, motherfucker! I ain't got you all night, motherfucker. I ain't got you right now. Shit, I reversed the fuck out of that shit. So what I'm saying is, when you get you okay, sharp black just said I was broke, but we ain't hungry no more. You goddamn right. My little high school sweetheart back in the day, bro, we was broke as fuck together. We didn't have no money. We 17, 18 years old. She went to Taco Bell, bro. Bought four tacos. And this is what she told me. I bought four tacos. I bought two for you and two for me. That's what she told me. Then, so for the prom, she wanted me to get her nails done. I didn't know shit about nails. I didn't know nothing about that shit, so I gave her $10. I'm thinking it's probably $1 nail shit. I didn't know. I'm just being real with you. I didn't
Right,
fucking
right, right,
know.
right,
So
right.
now, so at our age, now let's go to our age. We talking about broke. Now I understand. Women should look at men as far as two things, and this is just my opinions. I could be off base and wrong. Protection and stability.
Right.
If I ever got married again, love would be the last thing I get married for. I'm just keeping it 100.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because you married
Protection
for
and
love.
stability. Yeah, damn right. Can this man protect my heart? Can he protect me emotionally? Can he protect me physically? This is what you should be trying to find out during the dating phase. And then you says, if he can do those two things, the second thing, can this man provide some kind of stability for our lifestyle?
Right.
That's the second thing. And if he can do those two things based on your dating phase, then you got a winner. But if you base your lifestyle on frivolous things like having the baddest car, having the baddest Gucci bags, and this and shit here that Facebook has made and social media has made us think is when you're really living. But when you're really living is when you just have motherfucking peace. Okay? And you can
Right.
have, I know some broke motherfuckers that's got peace, Jack. And I know some niggas that got money, got hell on wheels, Jack. So I'm just saying, that's just my point.
Okay. So whose fault is it? What the fuck? You got some cats fighting over
I don't know what that is, but I got my
there?
motherfucking 357, whatever pop up here. I'm gonna bust a hole in the hole, whatever it is.
God damn,
Shit.
that nigga real.
You
I
you
heard
you
the
heard that shit,
background.
my nigga? Nigga, I fuck around. I wish a bobcat would walk up on me. Let me turn this goddamn camera around. Shit, I'll bust that ass, boy. Shit. I bust that.
God
Then she
damn,
said, but love.
oh
But okay,
man.
then Sweet Tea said, but love is stability. No, we talking about physical stability, financial stability. I understand that's a mental thing and it's not materialism. But love ain't gonna pay the motherfucking bills. You know what I'm saying? Love ain't gonna allow you to go to
You know,
Jamaica.
you know
Love
what,
ain't gonna
Backdraft? Don't even,
what?
let's not even get on that shit, right? Because that's a whole nother
Okay.
conversation about love. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's a whole nother segment for a whole nother show. We're talking about money and the motherfuckers
Okay.
that you fucking with. That you know what I'm saying? You broke motherfuckers, you fucking around, and man, look, man, if you broke, you shouldn't be fucking.
Okay, let's get on. Okay, let's get on these niggas then.
Yeah.
We don't stay on these women longer.
Oh yeah, you
Okay, now
niggas.
Now, Thriller say she be in the club with champagne taste bud, but with Kool Aid money. How the fuck you know that? That's what I'm saying. How do you know that? You ain't talked to the motherfucker. You ain't said nothing. How you know? That's what I'm saying. How do you know that she in the club with champagne bud taste but Kool Aid money? That shit sound cute, but how do you know that? See, let's talk about the men. You have some men out there They want women to kick it with them. They want to finesse the women. They want women to kick out for them. And if a woman don't kick out for them, then she broke. So my thing, I'm a man. Man, let me tell you something. I wouldn't even want no motherfucking woman to take care of me completely because I just gave up my nuts, in my opinion. Here you go, sweet tea. Here's my nuts. Take my nuts because you're taking care of me. Fuck that. I'm a man. So I know how to get out and get it. So I feel that a man should never depend on a woman to take care of him financially. That unless that man has been in it with that woman and he has some kind of trauma or some kind of tragic situation, that's different. And he done paid his dues. But when you come in a relationship, you should, as a man, this is just my opinion, you
Right.
should not have a motherfucking woman taking care of you financially. I'm not saying not treating you to dinner. Okay, I'm not saying not doing this. If you ain't putting no motherfucking time, you shouldn't ask a woman for a motherfucking thing that's gonna cost over $200. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't putting no time on me. But if you give the woman, you always asking her for shit, nigga, you a weak ass nigga. I'm just being real with you.
Look,
We need to stop that shit.
check this out. I'm gonna pause for the cause, right? Because
Hmm.
I think we need a moment of silence.
I would share the definition of balling with you white folks, but now
Now, listen to what this man
I
say.
chose. So fuck
This is the type of shit that niggas should wake up in the morning with. If a nigga ain't waking up with this on his mind, you shouldn't be fucking with him, ladies. I'm up before the sunrise, first to hit the block, little bad motherfucker with a pocket full of rocks. If that nigga ain't got a pocket full of rocks, and I'm not talking about drugs, I'm talking about the mentality to get his ass up to make sure that whatever's laying beside him is going to be taken care of. That nigga is sorry.
Sorry ass nigga. And I'm gonna tell you something. Like Sweet T just said, the definition of love, it protects. We ain't talking about love.
Fuck
We talking
love.
about money.
We
We talking
talking
about
about
fuck
money.
love right now. Money and being broke. We saying if a nigga got to depend on a woman to take care of him financially, you a sorry ass nigga. That's just what it is. You a sorry nigga. I have sit, bro. Let me tell you something. I have been in my house long time ago, and we didn't have no food. This is way back in the day. We didn't have no food. I said I'm gonna leave this motherfucking house, and when I come back to this motherfucking house, I'm gonna have some goddamn money about some food. And what I do, got on my shit, and I went and got it. See, that's the problem with these young niggas, these Generation X niggas. They don't know how to get it. I know some niggas that don't even know how to change a motherfucking light bulb in their car, let alone go hustle and get some money and bring it home. So
Now,
you
now,
want this
now I think
woman to
we are
take care of you.
Generation X. You talking about them Generation Z's or Y's, whatever the
Next,
fuck we.
Z's, what the fuck they is. But my
them,
thing
them
is,
other
you'll
alphabets.
sit here, yeah, you'll sit here and finesse a woman who genuinely cares about you, but you prey on that shit and you finesse her. And then next thing you know, when she hurting shit, now she wrong because she coming at your ass wrong, gonna stab your ass. See, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Women can't respect men who has any kind of hustle in them. A man should. I tell the young men at my church. I ask them every Sunday, "You got some money?" Yes, sir. Or no, sir. And I say, no, sir. They say, no, sir. I said, man, supposed to always have money in his pocket. And I give them $10. It
Right.
ain't a lot, but they got some money in their pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
ten
You gotta
dollars, man.
have
Ten
bread in
dollars is
your
a lot
pocket,
of
man.
money when you young. You know.
Yeah, but you got, and then Stacy said a man's value is how productive he is. Nah, a man, see this. Okay, let's debunk that shit. A man's value is not how productive he is, because a nigga can be productive like a motherfucker, but not be a hustler.
What's up, Tamara? Right.
That's what I'm saying. You could go to a job and work all day long and not have any mindset to go higher,
Right.
not have any mindset to build and try to get more. You could stay at that job for 20 motherfucking years and never strive to be better. But you productive though. That's what I'm saying. So now, she says you guys are contradicting yourselves. Then if
Oh.
it's about money, that's what.
No, that's not a
No, no, no,
contradiction.
no, no,
You're trying to
no.
implement love into this.
Yeah, we're not talking about love at
We're
all.
not saying that a man can't, you know, take a woman out or do whatever he wants for that woman. We're talking about the expectations of that woman towards a broke man that can't afford to do it and still fucking with him. I
And
don't.
then Stacy said, "Yeah, go ahead, man."
Man, I was just
And
saying,
then
like, it,
Stacy,
it doesn't really make any sense. You know, now
yeah,
we don't have to talk about love when it pertains to the first aspect of is nigga, you why you in
you
love with
me
a broke nigga? Why you in love
number
with a
one
broke
and
nigga?
number two. And then Stacy says it's his ability to provide. I don't have to provide shit for you. That's what people don't think. It's his. You shouldn't even know my motherfucking ability to provide when you first meet me, man. That's all I'm saying. How the hell you gonna know I can provide for you when you first meet me? You only know that shit when you getting to know me. And you shouldn't even go into every man seeing his ability to provide anyway. I'm sure Stacy, and I'm talking to you, Stacy. I'm sure you don't fuck some niggas that ain't still ain't in your life providing right now. So what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying, no, no, that's my partner. So she ain't taking it personal. We all done it, bro. Think about it. We all done that, dog. Shit, don't come over with that bullshit, man. I'm just saying, it's his ability. It's his ability. It's his ability to provide. It's his ability. Fuck all that. I ain't got to provide for you, bitch. Bend over and take this dick. I'm provide this good. No, I'm fucking with you now. Whoo, shit.
Like a
No, no,
bigger
I'm just
lips.
saying.
So look, okay. So
No, no,
first
no.
off, let's
I'm
under,
fucking with you.
let's really have a conversation about these niggas, right? So
Yes, yes.
fellas, and these are the things that I knew about growing up. You know what I'm saying, nigga? If you can't provide, why are you even trying to do? A man's hustle should
Right.
start as soon as his feet hit the ground. You know what
That's
I
right.
mean?
That's right.
How the fuck can I approach you? How the fuck can I be a man to you if I can't even provide for myself? So then guess what we do? We tell these women, oh well, if you really fuck with me, you'll fuck with me when I'm down. No, nigga, she really shouldn't. She really shouldn't.
Not really.
And this is the sweet tea. These are the contradictions, right? Because we all have them. We want you want the nigga that's got the money, but if he ain't got the money, you want to love him, right? Then we tell you, bitch, why you fucking with that nigga because he ain't got no money? Then we tell a nigga the same shit. We tell a nigga the
But
same
but
shit.
but
But hey man,
yeah, but
don't
see
be
the
out here
thing.
taking these women for their money, but yet and still it's so many women willing to give it up.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, I gotta say on that. Okay, first of all, I've been that guy. I've been that guy to where I was fucking broke. Nigga, I did 10 years, 10 fucking years deferred adjudication probation. Had I known what I know now, nigga, I would have took the 5 years and been out in 2.5
Right.
in my former life. I was broke as hell. So in my mind frame, I'm like, nigga, I ain't fucking with nobody until I get myself together. And that's what I did. I didn't fuck with nobody, no women, no nothing until I got myself together. Because at that time, I couldn't even take care of myself. You know, I was living in my motherfucking car. I couldn't take care of myself. So real nigga, that's how real nigga think. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Now, when it's all about the sex, you ain't we ain't the truth of the matter is when it comes to sex, we ain't gotta talk about who broke and who not. Nigga, all you gotta do is go to the back pages, find you a bitch and pay for the bitch. She won't ever ask you if you broke. So I'm just saying. Long as you got that $50 or whatever it costs. Now, I ain't never
Right.
done it, but whatever
Right.
you cost. So my thing is, so it's a mentality. It goes back to these whack ass niggas. They don't have no hustle about. Bro, do you think I want to be a legend every night? Hell no. I hustle for my last name, not my first. So my thing is that little girl and I need a lot of things. My little girl, they need a lot of things. So
Mm-hmm.
I got to make sure I'm the man that's gonna get it. Why? Because two niggas take care of you, your daddy and your husband. I don't expect you should expect no nigga to take care of you. You should expect no nigga to take care of you unless they them too. And a man should never, you should never go into anything with expectation that a woman gonna take care of you. If you do, you're a hustler and you're a finesser. And then when that woman figure your ass out and start pinning your ass against the wall, you deserve everything you get. That's all I'm saying. Cause you
Yeah.
didn't keep it real.
Yeah, man, and that's the problem with a lot of these niggas out here, bro. Like, I see niggas that just, I, ladies, how do you let a grown ass man sit up and play video games all day and drop you off at work?
Mm.
How you get dropped off at work in your car? How? This nigga sitting up playing games and smoking weed with his niggas all day, and your ass at work, and you just as happy as you
I tell
want
you,
to be to see this nigga.
because of consistency and convenience, consistency and convenience, just like the
So
same
so
with a
so
nigga.
women paying for dick now.
Nah, I don't even think it's that. I just
So
think it's a
yeah, that's
mindset, brother. Let me
exactly
tell
what
you.
they doing. They paying for dick. They paying for dick. They paying to keep the dick around because they enjoy the dick and they don't mind busting out the stacks to do it, giving up their rent money to do it. Yeah, they fucking yeah.
Well, see, I disagree with that. I think that it's a mindset. I think I know
What you mean?
everybody pay. What I'm saying is
It's
everybody. Let me tell you something.
good.
Everybody pay, D. You gonna pay with your time or your money, even if you married. Everybody pay. I don't give a fuck. You gonna pay with your time or you gonna pay with your money, but you're gonna pay. Now, if you want to equate that to paying for the dick, if you want to equate that to paying for the pussy, then that's on you. But at the end of the day, everybody pay. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. If just keeping it real, since we on these straight financial, no love type level, this that, if I'm paying you for, if I'm kicking out for this and I'm kicking out for that, and ain't no broke, I'm kicking out for that, I'm gonna expect you to give me that cuckoo, my nigga. Period. I'm just being honest with you. You ain't finna be like, well, I'm just trying to wait till I get married. Well, bitch, you need to find a nigga that's gonna wait until
Cause if you spending
you
money,
want
you
to get
won't fuck.
married.
And that's
I'm just saying.
and that's the whole thing. You know, that should be the first conversation. Hey, look, what I mean,
Yeah, but
do you believe
what we
in love
doing?
before? Do you believe in sex before marriage? Right. First off, do you believe in sex before marriage? Because if that's not the case, and I want to fuck you, I'm not gonna wait to put a ring on your finger to fuck you. The head and the pussy trash. I'm not fuck. Nah, man. I'm not for
And
waste the
first of all,
rest of
and then
my
I don't
fucking
believe,
life
yeah,
on that shit.
you
You know
goddamn
what I'm
right.
saying?
And I don't believe in time frames. I don't believe in time frames. But you ain't gonna make me wait 90 days or 6 months. Well, I'm gonna make 6 months. Well, you gonna be waiting for Leroy over there because I'm out. So my thing is, I just feel like, no, let's be real, bro. You have women that'll make you kick out, and we're gonna get back on the men, make you kick out, make you do this, make you do that. But then when they come down to that little look at it, I ain't really ready for that yet. Well, bitch, I ain't ready to buy no Gucci bag then. I ain't ready to pay for your motherfucking trip. I ain't
Gucci
ready to pay
bags,
for your
Gucci
motherfucking life
shoes,
bill.
Gucci clothes, Louis Vuitton. All
Yeah,
that's ring related.
that's what I'm saying. No
That's
motherfucker,
ring related.
my
But
man bought
okay,
me.
but
Man,
you know
fuck
what?
all that.
But look, but draft because we saying you only get that if we married, then we the broke niggas. Because we not just out here giving it up like that. You get what I'm saying? So when a man is approaching a woman, he on his ass, but she up, you know what I mean? And she say, well shit, I got you. Shit, just come on. Bitch, you doing the same thing we do.
Man, man, let me tell you something. I tell you,
Tell
I
me
wish I
it's ring
would.
related. It's ring related.
You goddamn
I'm
right,
not
because I wish
fuck.
I
I look
would
like
spend a
buying you a
thousand
Louis
dollars on
Vuitton
a
outfit.
goddamn purse.
Man, come on, man. The fuck? So you got
Man, let me tell you something.
this is what we doing.
Okay, I tell you, it's ring related or time related. Let me say that. Okay, I'm gonna give people the benefit of the doubt. It's either ring related or it's time related. Because there are a lot of relationships that they ain't married, but they've been in them for a while. Okay, I get that part. I get that
But
part.
but
So
we
I'm gonna
not
give it that
talking
part.
about
But
okay. You right. I'll give you that because if you fucking with a motherfucker for 4 5 years or something like that, and they want this, and y'all good.
right,
Now we ain't. Now you gotta understand. But we talking about broke motherfuckers.
that's
If
right.
you broke, how
And
the
if you
fuck?
still with a broke motherfucker after 4 5 years, then whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You don't need to complain about shit if you still with a broke nigga after 4 5 years.
But then won't lead a
That's your
broke nigga.
fault.
But then won't lead a broke nigga but go out and cheat on it. But that's a whole nother story.
But then Thriller say that's what my statement is referring to in a nutshell. But Thriller, what I'm saying is you don't know that shit. You just assuming about the way a woman look. If you ain't had no conversation with that woman, you don't know what kind of taste she got. You don't know what kind of taste she got. You know, a finessing nigga is a weak nigga. To be honest, just be honest. We back on the men now. When you for trying to finesse a woman, or when you trying to get a woman to take care of you, nigga, you weak. How is she gonna respect? If a woman gotta pay your shit all the time, if a woman gotta help you all the time, she is going to lose respect for you. Period. Point blank. Then she gonna start talking to your ass crazy. All this shit, bro. Because the roles done reverse. The roles done reverse, and that's what I'm saying. You get a goddamn, it's your fault. And these men, I'm telling you, bro. And I heard my friend over here who was that said some men don't have no hustle in them. Hustling to me is getting your ass up every day going to work. You got some niggas that don't want to go to work. I can't work no 9 to 5. Motherfucker, you can.
Sweet Tea say you
I
her
can't go
pet.
to work like that. She said, what?
You her
Oh,
pet.
you a pet. Wow.
Yeah.
That's some old other shit. Okay.
Well,
But
I mean, I get
that's
it.
some
If you
old other
taking care
shit.
of the nigga, you know what I'm saying. But what the thing that I'm trying to say, the thing that I'm trying to say is this: we have to figure out what it is that each party has to offer monetarily. You know what I'm saying, in order to support what you're trying to do. But if you
But
broke,
when do you
you
get
should.
to that?
If you broke, you shouldn't be fucking. Your ass should spend every waking moment trying to find something to make money to take care of yourself.
Now
Period.
that's bullshit, DSK. You know that's bullshit. Okay? You know that's bullshit.
No,
If you
nigga, it's
broke, you shouldn't be
bullshit.
fucking.
It's
Hey,
bullshit
hey
because
man.
now the niggas, no, fuck that shit, draft. It's bullshit because now I'm telling niggas, y'all can't fuck, and I'm telling women don't give up the pussy because the nigga broke. We already know niggas got game, you know what I'm saying?
But if you got game to get the pussy, you got game to get the money. That's all I'm
But they
saying.
not getting the money. They just want the put. See, that nigga wanted the honey. All I want is the money.
The money. Shit. But the thing about it is, but this is what I'm saying though. Man, it make me feel good
Yeah.
to have a little money in my pocket, man. I ain't sound the richest dude because I'm not by far the richest dude. I'm okay though. Shit, I'm
Hold on.
okay.
Let me
You
reach over and
okay?
grab $100 bill.
Grab that motherfucker. Shit, I'm okay. You okay? But we talking about these broke ass niggas out here. They want to finesse these broads, and then but you want still want the niggas to respect you. You want these women to respect you, but you broke, and then you get mad because you're not their flavor. After dating you, and they find out you don't have no hustle in you, they find out you don't have an ability to save money. They find out you don't have an ability to provide. Then they want to let you make it and say, "Look,
Hmm.
you know what? I like you, but in this particular area, I don't think we're compatible.
Right.
So we can remain friends. Ain't no use in even dating after that.
Right.
Ain't no use in even dating after that. But then the nigga want to say, "Oh, fuck that bitch. Oh, whole ass bitch. Oh, bougie bitch." No, she ain't bougie. She just said that it was a place to where y'all weren't compatible that would really make or break. That's a deal breaker with
Yes.
her.
Yes.
It's a deal
Yes.
breaker with her.
See,
Just
the
like
thing
with
of it,
just like
you can't be. See, everybody wants to be the only one, but nigga, this shit in this society, it's about being a plus one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's about being a plus one, and people don't understand that. But at the end of the day, you got just like back in the day, people even with marriage, people say, our ancestors they had many wives. No, no, get that right. Our ancestors, the men had as many wives as they could take care of.
Afford.
They weren't just going around afford. They weren't going around just marrying motherfuckers. It was as many wives as they could afford. So that's all I'm saying. But see, at the end of
And
the
maybe
day,
we
you
need to
got
tackle
these
that on
men.
another show about this polygamy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could be another show. But I mean, but that's taboo, too. That's kind of taboo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's taboo like a motherfucker. Sweet T said, that's why dating is important. It can't flourish if you're not equally yoked. I would not be stressed at this age. I agree with her. But then you
Man,
got to
hold up,
understand
man.
what's
I
your
don't think men and
definition.
women can be equally yoked any fucking way.
Now, why you say that?
Because, bro, we're just two different beings. Now, I understand that when you have a position of a man and a woman, right?
Hmm.
Because we're financially stable. We're both financially stable, right? We both in love with each other. Then was, oh yeah, we're equally yoked. No, that's some bullshit. Because this man has uh, unresolved desires in his head, and she has unresolved desires in her head. Now, whether they suppress those desires, or subject themselves to deal with them together. Bro, being equally yoked is exactly what the fuck that means. Equal. You are not equal. If she makes 100,000, he makes 110. That's not equal. If she wants this particular car and he wants that particular car, that's not equal. We
But
gotta
see,
we
this
gotta
is the
start we
thing.
gotta start defining these terms, bro. We throw these terms out and we just because we're in love, because this we're equal. No, it's fuck no, you're not. You're not fucking equally yoked. Men and women will never
First
be
of
equally
all,
yoked.
no, first of all, equally yoked comes from a spiritual sense. It don't come from no physical sense. It comes from a spiritual sense. I think equally yoked versus compatible. That's what the Bible meant when it said it equally yoked. It means spiritually. It don't mean no motherfucking. She got 10 cows and I got four. You know what I'm saying?
She
It meant
okay. And again, I respect that. I understand that. But we could let's not even bring that up. Let's not even bring that
no.
up.
What I'm saying is, but see,
I retract my
it ain't even
statement.
about. Okay, but it ain't even about equally yoked. It's about compatibility. It's about compatibility. Okay, you might have a woman that's got some grind in her, but this nigga ain't got no grind in him. So they're not compatible. So she has a choice. Are you gonna do what Vivica Fox or whatever the chick in that movie did to Big Mike for Big Mike? Remember Big Mike? And then I forgot she upgraded him. Or are you gonna say, yo, I'm motherfucking 50 years old. I don't have time to be teaching a nigga. I don't have time to be upgrading no nigga. I ain't 25. I'm 55. So that's a choice you make. So if you with a broke ass nigga for 4 or 5 years, it's your fault. It ain't his fault
I'm
because
just
you stayed. It's your,
I'm just I'm
and
just saying, bro,
as
and I
far as a broke
apologize, man, but that equally
man, as
yoked
far
shit,
as
bro.
a broke woman,
Yes, but that's what I'm saying, bro. But spiritually, okay, so if they equally yoked spiritually, then why the fuck do we care about the money? Why? What is being broke? Ain't nobody broke because you're equally
I'm,
yoked.
I'm gonna tell you why you care about the money. I'm gonna tell you why you care about the money. Let's not now. I say now we getting off some totally different shit. I say
Mm-hmm.
this on tithing. I say tithing real quick, real quick. That shit spiritual and that shit practical. And people like, what you talking about? I be like, and the preachers will use this certain thing to get your money. They finesse you, and they'll say the Bible says, "Will he said, will a man rob God? Yeah, you rob me with your tithe." Now, first of all, God never said that. Okay, it was Paul that said it. Number one, number two, that's the spiritual side
So
of
thank you,
tithing. They say
brother.
you go give a tenth or whatever. The practical
Whatever,
side
brother
is,
Red.
hey, this is what your tent go to, nigga. When these lights cut on, when you cut that light on, it cut on. When you ain't gotta break your
Stacy,
heels in the
calm
parking
down. I
lot because we
got you.
done paved it. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to say is compatibility. When you get into talking about equally yoked, you shouldn't even get to talking about equally yoked until you get to where y'all finna go into a real relationship. But how can you go into a relationship find out you equally yoked if you ain't even compatible in the finances? Because let me tell you something, Jack. Sex ain't what break marriages up. It's communication and finances.
Period. 90%.
Period. Shit, that's what it is. I'm telling you, get you look that shit'll break your ass up. I'm just telling you, you
So,
can shit, you can
so
get
do you
over
know?
sex shit,
So,
but
draft.
that
Do you know what the 10% is? Why they say give 10%? Do you know where the 10% goes?
what's up, Red? Yeah, I know where it goes. It was to pay the priest.
No, the 10% was the money that you put back for yourself. You
No, no, no,
was
no, no,
yes, bro. You were to collect the
no,
10%.
no,
Hey,
no, no.
look, bro. I'm telling you,
We'll
man.
talk about that another show, man. We'll talk about
Yeah,
that another
I'm
show.
just saying, bro. If you put back 10% of your earnings, you put back 10% of your earnings. That is your savings. That is what you're supposed to do,
In a financial sense.
man.
But you
Fuck
were
the
talking, we talking about.
boy. You say, man, yeah, we're gonna
I
talk
get
about it
what you're
because I
saying, but
because that
yeah, yeah,
I don't want
yeah,
to
yeah.
end the show right now. I end the show on some shit.
Right. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying, but we talking about these broke niggas. I
Yeah,
done seen niggas ride around here with $35,000 bikes trying to impress other niggas.
and women's
You know what I'm
names.
saying? And women's names, yeah, I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I done been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real.
Black say
Shit, I mean,
romance without
I
the
paid the
finance is a nuisance.
new sense, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, but the deal is, like I said, man, I've never, I've never gone into a situation in my life of dating back in the day to where my first thought was, is a motherfucking woman broke?
Hmm.
I didn't care at that point because I didn't even know her. So I just, all I knew is I saw this woman. The first attraction is the physical attraction. I
Hmm.
saw this woman that I liked. I thought she was cute, and I just want to spend time with her. If spending time with her meaning I'm gonna take her to Red Lobster back in the day, long time ago, you took a motherfucking Red Lobster, you was balling. Okay, if that meant I'm gonna take her to Red Lobster, then I'm gonna pay for that shit. I'm not gonna be worried about whether she broke or not. That shit shouldn't even come up. Her finance shouldn't even come up and with a man or a woman until you trying to go to another plane. But society has made it with this sugar daddy shit, with this sugar baby shit, that if you ain't got no money or if you don't look like you got some money, I ain't fucking with your hell. It's easy to look like you got some money because most rich
It's a
niggas don't
bunch
they
of
don't
thirty
look like it.
thousand dollar millionaires. It's a and the fake it till you make it. That shit really exists. That shit really
Yeah,
exists. I'm
they
not
don't.
about to put on for nobody, bro. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. You know, a lot of motherfuckers will sit up and look at my bike, they look at my cars, you know, man, this all shit, this is a facade. This is all a
Hmm.
facade. These are things that if I get into a situation, I can get rid of and put some money in my pocket. And this all goes back to assets and liabilities. You want to create more assets than liabilities because your assets is what keeps you in position. See, at any given time,
Yeah,
you can sell an asset and make some money, but a liability, if you lose a liability, you tend to lose more with the liability. You know what I'm saying? So like we buy
that's
cars,
right.
we buy trucks like the little $7,000 Tahoe excursion, whatever you just purchased, right? That thing consistently
Hmm.
loses money, right? It's
Hmm.
not going to be worth anything until you're dead and gone.
That's
If
it.
it's in good condition. So what I'm saying is just like a house. If you buy a house after 45, chances are you'll never see that house paid off. If you don't put, more towards it. If you buy a house that's more money than what you have, you'll never see the end of that house. So all you're leaving is
Uh,
debt. Go ahead, bro.
my thing is, I think that, and you're right, but at the same time, you got people. Like I said, you got like Tammy Guns just said here, they out here finessing for them hogs. So I mean that don't mean they broke. That just mean they finessing. So my thing is, at the end of the day, you trying to put on for people that really don't give a fuck whether you're broke or not. You know what I'm saying? You trying to say you got this $40,000 bike and this $50,000 bike and this $50,000 car for motherfuckers that don't really even care whether you broke or not. It's only because you want to put on this perception. And what happens is you put yourself in situations simply because of the perception when you knew goddamn well you shouldn't have done it. Everybody does that. It happens. But when you get but when you get to a situation to where, hey, I've been dating you, I've been seeing you, we done went out on 16 six dates or whatever, then you realize, because haven't you noticed that you dated three or four women at a time, right?
Hmm.
And the other ones, you find one you really, really like. And then without any kind of makings or without any kind of thing, the other ones just fall off
Right.
because you concentrate your time on this one. So if
Uh-huh.
you concentrate your time on this one, then now is that time because you're obviously interested. You obviously want to go somewhere with this woman. So then now is that time to say, look, let's sit down and talk about this thing because I want to be exclusive. And I want to know if we're really compatible. How do you feel about finances? How do you feel about this? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Blah, 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 blah. That's when that shit happen. It don't happen just because I'm dating you. I took you out on 2 dates. Shit, that ain't when it happened.
Right.
And I think that a lot of people, when they say they who broke. That's just me. That's just my thought.
Right. So what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna start doing, draft man. After 9 o'clock, man, we'll start opening up the lines and let people come in and really voice their opinion. So if you just want to come on in, We'll give you a couple of minutes to discuss what you want to discuss on this topic, man, and we'll let you. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you. We'll let you speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? And we can.
But don't come on here with no bullshit though.
Oh, well, I see. I got the magic button. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
then I'm
make
gonna
it go
start being
away.
like Kevin Samuel. I'm gonna start being like Kevin Samuels on the ass. How tall are you? How much you weigh? Bitch, get off of here.
So okay, so look, and in the meantime and in between time, uh, Sweet Tea, she researched the 10% came from the Old Testament. They took the 10% to the storehouse. Tell me where the storehouse is. What's the storehouse? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna tell you what it is. A storehouse was this back in the day because in the biblical time they didn't pay money.
Right.
Okay, so they took
So
10% of the harvest and things that to storehouse. 10% of the grain, 10% of the wheat. That
you,
the 10% of the culture.
because that was a way for the village to continue. It was like because taxes was so much, the only thing that they could do was take 10% so that they wouldn't so that was the only thing that they wouldn't take, that the government wouldn't take. And I'm using the word government because of blah 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 whatever. Because they but again, I don't want to, I just wanted to touch on it. But the 10% was for the
Right.
people. It wasn't for the church. I just want to say that. But anyway, so
Exactly, but this is the thing. You know what? You're right. You're exactly right. What you just said. It was just a case that they had a hurricane, they had a famine, and they got all. It's the same shit with the church though. That your
no, man.
10% of your
Okay, but
time pay for the light
I
bill for the
won't do it.
sim.
I
Yes, they
won't do
do.
it. Stacy,
All
if
right,
you
we ain't
look,
gonna do that,
Stacy, it was
man.
somebody ahead of you. That's why I hadn't sent you the link. I'm sending the link one at a time. If you getting on my goddamn nerves about this goddamn link, and you gonna get over here, and what the fuck
Cause
is you
she
gonna
gonna come
say?
and talking some stupid shit
She
too.
broke,
Nothing.
nigga. She broke. What's he gonna
She
say?
broke as fuck. She ain't gonna say shit.
I'm finna
Nothing.
send her the link anyway. Your broke
Send
ass.
a
Come
link,
on
man.
with your
Send a
broke
link.
ass. Stacy, you know we
Oh
just
my
having fun with
god,
you.
this gonna be fun. Yeah, we just having fun with you, Stacey.
Uh,
But no, I think but man, bro, I mean women define broke differently than men, man. I just think that women define broke differently than men.
mhm.
It's a different definition for men. You know what I'm saying? I often my daddy used to tell me, boy, in Arkansas, boy, if you ain't got no money in your pocket, you're a broke man. He didn't say how much.
Right.
He just so I carried it on to these youngsters, boy. You ain't got no young man supposed to always have some money in his pocket. Then that's how you create generational wealth. I know it's a small smidgen,
Right.
but still, he carried on to the next dude, man. My Uncle Dre said money man's supposed to always have money in his pocket. But that's true.
And guess
My
what?
uncles had two things in their pocket. They
Uh,
had a money and a knife. They had money and a knife.
but see, and this was the whole thing, bro. Because when I was broke, and the motherfucker told me, say, bro, as a man, you should always have at least access to $500. I don't give a fuck what it is after you pay your bills. You should always have access to $500. $500 will feed you. $500 will get a minor repair fixed. $500 would put clothes on your back. You have to have access to this money. You have to create a nest egg for yourself in order for you to be in a position of not asking a motherfucker for nothing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that have you cannot be in a position to not ask anyone, but don't go beyond your means. You get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. My partner called me up, hey man, I need $200 to tomorrow. Why you can't just wait till tomorrow? What do you need that's that important that you can't wait till tomorrow? Man, my phone about to get
I
cut off.
totally agree.
Okay, well, it'll be back on tomorrow once you get your money. Now, if it's 15 days from the next time you get paid, hey man, can I borrow, $200 till I get paid? Well, how do I assure that you're gonna pay me my money? Because I already know what y'all do to bill collectors. I already
Hmm.
know what y'all do to motherfuckers y'all don't plan on giving y'all money back to. They money back to them. And then you get mad when a motherfucker asks for their money back. So don't put yourself in a position to borrow if you know you ain't got it. You just gonna have to wait. Now, again, now here we go with the, if you fucking a nigga and he see you got needs and he wanna help you out, but the expectation is fucked up. You shouldn't
Right.
you shouldn't
That's what
be
we saying.
yeah, you shouldn't have the expectation that it's gonna happen. The nigga, if he fucking you, he see some shit, you know what I'm saying? And if he don't stand on that, if that's the case, then don't fuck him no more. Don't fuck him. That's your
But it's
pussy. You
all
can
about
yeah.
but it's all about what the man presents as an expectation too. We got to put that in there. If some men leave with their money, bro, now that's like you. Okay, if you leave with your money, shit, what do you expect them to expect? They use that shit. I make this shit. I could pay your rent. I could do this shit. If I was a woman, I'd be like, okay, well, shit, okay, that's what you told me. So I'm going. So somewhere down the line, I'm going to expect that because that's what you led with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why back in the days, two things that man didn't lead with. They didn't lead with the fact they don't pay no rent and do all this, and they didn't lead with the fact they eat your coochie. Now niggas doing that shit all the time. Shit, I eat that pussy from the back. I mean, what? So I'm just saying,
Shit, after
what
the
nigga doing
club, nigga without a shower.
without a shower? I eat that pussy from the back, and then you think that that's attractive, and if that ain't attractive. So you thinking it is, but it's not. But I guarantee you, if you with some of these women today, if you tell them, which I don't even fault the women, if you tell them and you leading with your money in your car, their expectation should be that because that's what your ass led with. That's all I'm saying. I ain't never led. Excuse me. I ain't never led with how much money I got. I ain't never, cause shit, I've been on the other side of that where I didn't have no motherfucking money.
But see,
Shit, let me tell
a
it.
lot of it is perception.
It's perception. But okay, it's perception. Bro, I got a suburban, but I'll pull up I'll clean my suburban and clean it out just like I clean out a motherfucking Mercedes Benz SUV. I don't give a shit. And I'll pull right up to that motherfucker like it's a Mercedes Benz. I'll pull it right up to my it's all about your mindset. It's all about your assets. That's all I'm saying. And so when you lead out, first of all, if you got to give a chick money to be with you, nigga, you a simp, nigga, anyway.
But see, but then now we categorize it. You know what I'm saying? We categorize. I don't want to tell a nigga he's sinful because he got bitches because he giving out his money. If he got it, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna
Nigga,
tell
hey,
you right now.
okay, you're
I'm
right.
gonna tell you.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
It ain't tricking if you got it. So
Yeah, you're right.
I don't
Okay,
want to
I'll
tell him.
take it.
I don't want to tell a nigga say, man, you a stupid ass nigga for giving up your money. Nah, bro, you got it. But the expectation that every nigga is that nigga is wrong. Every nigga ain't
That's
that nigga,
wrong.
man.
That's what I'm saying. No. Every man, let me tell you something, man. I say this at my job all the time. I tell these guys, we have a slow period at our job. And I always tell them the slow period is normally between November and February.
Uh
I
huh.
say, hey man, y'all need to count your pennies just like you count your dollars. I say that all the time. So that load now that ain't paying as much, you need to take that load just like you take that big dollar load. Let me tell you something, bro. $20 is $20. And I know I'm okay, but when my daughter say, "Hey, Dad, can I do that?" I know that shit gonna be at least 21, $25.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about that, bro.
Right.
I'm just kind of like, fuck. Do I need to do it, bro? Sometimes I be at motherfucking Walmart making life decisions, bro. Do I really need this shit? So I'm just saying, and I ain't got no problem. I can buy what the fuck I want to buy. But the
Right.
thing about it is, that's not it. Then it shouldn't be the expectation of every man. It shouldn't be, but it is in today's society. Now, I'm not talking about the women on this thread because there are some smart women on this thread. I'm
Right.
talking about, Bruno said you got to pay to play, gentlemen.
Say that's if you in that arena. You know what I mean?
Most niggas.
Not every woman is in that arena, and not every man is in that arena.
Well,
You know what I'm
compared to the
saying?
women that I'll talk to about this today, compared to women I'll talk to about this day, they said most niggas with little dinglings lead out with money.
Ew.
And I'm gonna tell you, I ain't never led out with money.
Well, shit, nigga, I'm broke and I got a little dick. That's fucked up. I'm fucked all the way
Oh
around.
shit.
God damn,
That was a joke, y'all.
man, I'm
I had to
fucked out of
lighten it
this.
up a
Shit
little
might have been
bit.
a joke for you, but it's
Same,
for real for me.
same. Nigga, shut up, nigga.
You ain't have to
You
call me
goofy.
out like that, man. Fuck, man. See, this is why I don't do. This
Say,
is
let me
why I
tell
don't
you
like
something.
coming on this show.
Say, hey, let me tell you something, man. That's a joke. I don't know. I'm just fucking around, bro. That was just to light some shit up. Shit, they say most women. Shit,
Fair
this
exchange
this
ain't robbery.
this is now made it personal. This nigga done made
man.
it personal, man.
Man,
God
hey,
damn.
man, you sure didn't have to. You sure didn't have to do me like that, draft, man. You know
Nigga,
what I'm
you was
saying?
goofy, man. You goofy, man. I'm a man, Damon. I'm a boy, Damon.
Look,
We
hey,
should not be discussing no dick on here, nigga. You just gonna take it from me, wait. You just got
hey,
Pippin! I'm a
hey.
boy, Damon.
No, man, be
God
nice, be
damn.
nice, be
Be
nice.
nice. Shit.
Look, man, all I'm gonna say is this, man. You know, we
Oh my
always get
god.
ourselves in these types of situations
Yeah.
where we
Yeah.
we we again, and this is all just open conversation for everybody. I,
Right.
I'm not
Right.
an expert in broken men and broken women. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
only
Me
know
neither.
what my position was and how I felt
Hmm.
when my money was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to sit here and discuss what I have and what I need and what I got. But if we having a conversation and it's like, oh well, blah blah blah. Well, and I say, man, ain't really none of your business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really none of your business what I make, or it's none of your business how much money I have. But at the same time, as the black culture, we are so excited the fact that we make $25 an hour, that we make $30 an hour, that we make $50 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So we
Say,
lead with the money. We lead with the money because we want to be impressive. We want people to know, oh, well, I got it going on. Man, look, bro,
hmm
I bought a Benz for my birthday last year. Sold the
damn. That's
Benz.
good, brother.
Sold the Benz, right? Why you sell the Benz?
Hmm.
Like, goddamn, I can't. Like, see, my whole thing is, and the reason why I brought the Benz up because people would look at that as a status. Now I ride around in a '03 F350, and they looking at that like, damn, nigga, you gave up a Benz for a old ass rusty truck. They don't
But see,
understand
the
my hustle. They rather
no,
for
and the
me to
thing
look
about
good than for me to hustle good.
yeah, and the thing about it is that's the same shit I said. See, that's what I'm saying. We taking two different roads but going to the same house. I can get a Benz, but I'm the type of cat man, and everybody that know me, they say, "What's your dream car?" I tell them a brand new, off the showroom flow Chevy Tahoe, and they be like, "Damn, a Chevy Tahoe." I say, "I want something that I can hit a motherfucking bump and keep going and not even think about it." That's why I ain't got no Benz. That's why I ain't got no Beamer or whatever the hot car. I don't want to think about that shit. I ain't no Ferrari. I ain't no Ferrari type nigga. I'm a big nigga. I ain't finna be getting hell. I have a hard time getting in my beard and cross now. So my thing is, I don't. It's perception. And then I had this Scooby Doo van. That's what my friends called it when I first started my sound company. It was a Scooby Doo van. That bitch air didn't work, and it only got one gear. They made fun of me. They said, why you driving a goddamn broke ass Scooby Doo van?" But I had to tell them. I said, you know what? Every time that Scooby Doo van move, that bitch making $700.
Right.
So fuck what you talking about. So it don't matter about that 0340 F150. Let me ask you something. Do the air work in that motherfucker?
You goddamn right to do.
Do your brakes work?
Shit, yeah, I was driving it today.
Okay, shit. So
But I'm
now
just
one
saying,
of
but
that
but
shit would
just
be
like
like,
but just like Winky said, it won't even be that I made a good financial decision. It was like, oh, that nigga must be
mm-hmm,
broke. He had to sell his car. Or no, better yet, let's take it to some. Let's be real niggerish about it. Man,
mm-hmm.
that nigga car got towed, man. That nigga car
Yeah,
got
and they
towed.
couldn't afford it.
That nigga couldn't
And they
afford
couldn't
that.
afford it.
See, and this is the problem
And
with
they couldn't afford
motherfuckers, man. This is the problem with motherfuckers. I don't, man. If anybody know me or been knowing me for decades, they know I love cars and I swap them hoes out. I ain't married to not one motherfucking vehicle. I'm not married to a bitch ass thing that I didn't make. I don't that it. I'm not married to nothing that ain't married to me. Basically, I was.
But see,
I'll sell any motherfucking thing because I don't give a fuck. I don't hold any
but
value
see,
to anything here like that.
well, see, I'm different. And the reason why I'm different because I had an '01 Tahoe that I bought in '06. Okay. And I didn't get rid of that motherfucker to 2022. And because it was, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was sentimental to me. But what happened was, shit, that bitch wouldn't start up here in Cedar Hill, and I got tired of putting money into it. And this is I got tired of putting money into it. And I left that motherfucker right there, Beltline and Clark Road. And then my mechanic was like, "Oh, gee, you take $3,500, you can fix everything on it. Everything will be brand new." I said, "But it won't be brand new." I said, "Have you ever had a woman that no matter what they did, you just didn't like them no more?" I
Mm.
said, that's how I feel about this truck. I said, I don't want to put no more money in this truck. I don't like this truck no more. I don't give a damn if I can fix everything on this motherfucker. I don't like this truck no more." But what I'm trying to say was sentimental for me.
Yeah.
So, and I like trucks. So it just depends on where you are. Now, if you, first of all, I wouldn't know enough about you to know why you sold your Benz anyway. Because I don't know. I've only seen you on the motorcycle. So at the end of the day, I'm just being real. So I ain't in your business like that. That's the problem. Motherfuckers in
Right.
everybody's business.
Right.
Okay, then Winky when he said, "Thank God for little dicks." Wow. Wink. I guess Wink said, "Shit, they got that little dick. They leave out their money. I'm gonna take their
Say,
motherfucking money." I
man,
guess.
look, say, ain't no telling what the fuck
Damn.
gonna come out of her mouth, man, or in it, but that's none of my business.
Shit.
All I can
Oh
tell you,
Lord.
all I can tell you is this, man.
Mm.
We have to do better at educating each other, right? So we having fun right now, and we we go
Right.
above and beyond with the conversations and shit. But at the end of the day, man, each one teach one. If we have these conversations, and these are conversations that we all have privately, if we start having these conversations
Hmm.
publicly, then we'll all be able to find that Mr. Right or Mrs. Right, or you know what I'm saying, or know what the fuck a nigga not having no hustle mean. You know what I'm saying? Because there's plenty of niggas that ain't got no hustle, that's got sorry dick, and you still fucking with him. But what about finding a
Yeah.
nigga with hustle and good dick? Man, come on, man. That's a whole different situation. Or vice versa. You with this woman because she look good, she fine, but she fucked up. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no hustle. She don't want to do shit in life. She don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mooching
So
off a
we're
motherfucker,
gonna
living
talk.
with people. Come on, man.
But if we're gonna talk about that, we gotta go with the woman. What if the woman is a hustler but got lazy pussy? Whether she got everything, but that pussy ain't shit.
She gonna be single forever.
Yeah, I'm just saying. What if she got? What if she got everything? She got all the money. She got everything, but she
But
frigid.
but
You
guess
know what
what though?
frigid
But
is?
but guess what though? That's cool. She
What?
gonna be frigid, but guess what? Niggas gonna still fuck her, bro. The woman got it
That's
made.
right.
It don't matter how fucked up, sorry, beat up, trashy. Women gonna get dick. If they want dick, the dick is coming. Now, for a man, if a man fucked up, you ain't getting no pussy, bro. I'm not. If you ain't got no game, no hustle, and a little dick, oh, you dead, fool. Just kill yourself.
So, God damn, boy. Say, you right, but you right though. That's the fucked up part. You
Man, you know
right,
what I'm
man.
saying? Kill
Who
yourself.
shit?
I
Say,
just
man, if you ain't got no money, you
the
ain't got no hustle, and you ain't got no dick, nigga, nigga, you might well become a monk, nigga. I'm just
man.
saying.
Stop.
Oh
Get
my
out. Get out
god.
of our way. You get out of our way. You tripping, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck away from us, man. And you women with that sorry pussy, and you ain't got no hustle. Get the fuck out the good pussy women way, man. Because the
But
good
see,
pussy
that's a
women gonna always be winning. And ladies, stop hiding, man. Get a pussy up, man. That shit ain't yours no more.
man.
You got
First of all, the
you
good
got
pussy
six
women,
kids and three
you.
baby daddies, man. Get a pussy up. Stop asking for shit. Stop
But like
having
you,
expectations for shit. Man, get a pussy up, man. I'm telling you right now.
but like you, but like you just said, the pussy ain't gotta be good, cause niggas just go fuck.
The
That's what it
pussy
is.
ain't even gotta
So
be
it's just like, man, I'm telling you, it's funny because of the simple fact. I heard some niggas talking about, man, I can get some pussy if I get a piece of food to eat. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a
good.
lie, Jack.
Hold up. If the nigga
Okay.
hold up, Jab, do you know if the nigga got some good dick, he could get some pussy before he get something to eat?
Nah, man.
You don't think
Nah,
so,
man.
bro?
Nah, man. Hey, it
Shit.
ain't easy, bro. Let me tell you something.
Ladies,
It ain't easy
y'all
like that,
fucking.
man.
These women is fucking, bro. Women fucking, and they horny in a bitch too.
Yeah, but they ain't fucking like niggas. I'm just
Are
saying,
you?
them niggas out
Are
there.
you? Say, man, do you realize that 80% of the relationships ruin or over because the woman cheats on the man because of lack of sex? and
But we
financing.
ain't talking about that. We talking about
I'm
fucking.
just saying. You can't be broke and
We
not
talking
have
about
good
fucking.
dick, bro. I'm just saying.
Okay, now I agree with that. You cannot be broken heart, but okay.
Stacey
So,
said,
but basically,
look,
what you
Stacey,
said.
so Stacey said, if he got good dick, he gonna get some food and some pussy.
Damn. Okay, well, she answered my question. She answered my question. That was my question. That was
Look,
my question. She
so
answered.
look,
She
so
answered my question.
hold on, Dre, hold on. And I promise I ain't gonna interrupt you no more. But is that why these niggas gay? Because they can't get the pussy, so and broke niggas is fucking broke niggas?
Nah, man, that
Oh,
ain't
okay.
it. That ain't it at all, man. What I'm saying is, okay. So Stacy just basically, she just said, "This is true, Derek, but for some of us, we fucking won." Okay, but this is the deal. Stacy just answered your question. She said if he got some good dick, he gonna get pussy and some food. He could be beating her motherfucking ass, but if he got some good dick, he gonna get some pussy. He could be like, bitch, did I tell you, bitch, you motherfucking hoe, and talk to you any kind of way and say this and say that. But if he got some good dick, he gonna get some pussy. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my motherfucking life.
Jody and baby boy, fix me some tacos.
Yeah, and then oh yeah, Jody did put it on her ass, and then Jody, little Jody, and then Stacy gonna say shit. I'm getting my ass up and making a whole damn meal. Wow,
Over some good dick with
wow.
that broke. You broke. You can't be broke. Ain't
But
nobody got no food. I ain't
but
got
then
no
again,
food in my
she is
house,
white
bro.
though.
I ain't got no food in
Hey,
my house.
but she is white though. These.
Said Winky said she making cornbread and gravy from scratch if he got some good dick.
Now she said for hood dick. She say good
What
dick. She
what?
said for hood dick.
Yeah, that's because yeah, I bet that was a
Did she
typo.
miss the G?
Yeah, I think she
Okay,
missed
I
the
would say
G.
that
She left out
she
the
want
G
that
because the
hood dick.
G ain't in you.
That's right. And then
Stacey said she got
then
stamps.
shit, I ain't mad at Stacey. Shit, I need some goddamn stamps, but I ain't finna give you no dick for them. I give you some money,
So
cause I ain't broke.
so ladies, you know what I'm saying? Y'all a fucking broke nigga if he got some good dick. Broke
But
nigga.
Sweet Tea just said hood dick.
Yeah,
See, that's
well,
what I'm trying to tell you, D.
but Sweet Tea,
What what
she
is hood?
square.
But what
See,
is
Sweet Tea is
but what
square
is
though.
hood dick?
Man, Sweet Tea
She
is
what is
square.
if she on here talking about hood dick? She ain't square. What is hood
No,
dick,
no,
Sweet Tea?
she's. I ain't saying she ain't fucking, but she's square. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when a woman's square. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with a square woman. You know what I'm saying? But but all I'm saying is y'all basically saying that a nigga can be sour in a motherfucker, but if he got some good dick, he winning.
Right. So exactly, he winning. So damn, if that's the case, why a nigga gonna spend money on you anyway?
That's all I'm saying. If a nigga got good dick, he ain't gotta spend no money. But the
Shit.
expectation is there. And we're not talking about all women because there's some really cool chicks out here, man. There's some really cool
Yeah,
chicks
we
out here
just
that
chopping it up.
there's some really cool chicks out here that don't mind taking a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? It's some women out
And
here that
treating them.
really it's some women out here that's really doing their thing. The problem is that you out here tricking for a relationship, ladies. Niggas don't trick for relationships. Niggas trick for pussy. Women are tricking for relationships. Stop that shit.
But Winky just said, nah, that wasn't this conversation. Y'all said he can have a bad dick and get a meal. My thing is, we talking about he broke though. So we saying that a man can't be broke. He can't have no hustle and have bad dick and expect to win with a real woman. Let me just say
Yeah.
a real woman. He
Yeah.
ain't gonna win. He ain't gonna
Right.
win.
Right.
You gotta have two out of the motherfucking three. I mean, just
At
think about
least.
it. You gotta have at
Yo,
least two.
pick your two.
Uh,
See, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
ladies, pick your two.
Cause I guarantee you, if you ain't got good dick, but you got a lot of money, she probably gonna take your money. But Omar down the street got good dick, but he broke. So
Yeah,
Omar
and
gonna be
that's what
winning
I'm
on the dick
saying.
side.
Yeah,
You gonna be winning on the money side.
yeah.
Okay, I get it.
But guess what? She gonna get a sour nigga. She gonna get a sour dick some pussy. But then when the
That's right.
sour dick leave, she gonna call Mr. Omar. Man, that nigga,
That's
man,
right.
come on over and break my back in.
That's yeah. Come break my back in because Gerald didn't do it.
Gerald.
So I'm saying but Gerald paid the light bill though.
Why that nigga name gotta be Gerald?
Gerald paid the light bill. Gerald paid the light bill though. Gerald paid the light bill, but Gerald didn't dick her down. So Gerald gonna get all of okay, Gerald, I love you. Omar gonna get the Omar gonna get that. See, so you gotta ask yourself which nigga you wanna be. Which nigga you wanna be. That's all I'm saying. Do you
I,
wanna be Gerald or do you wanna be Omar?
hey man, on the cool, I'm gonna be Gerald. I'm gonna be Gerald. At least I got the money, bro. Yeah, I can go. See,
Yeah.
I can go where the fuck I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Gerald probably
Yep.
gonna fuck more, but I'm gonna live more. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm talking about. We got to have the financial responsibility in order to get out this motherfucker, man.
Right. Right.
This whole thing is to get out of the bad situation, to get out of the fucked up situation, and be a part of and be something better than what you're used to or what you used to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's change this motherfucking narrative and get the fuck away from this shit, man. Let's figure out what our means are, live within those means, and then everything extra is put up.
Well, I think with the seriousness of it, I know we've been having fun tonight. We've been just talking and just having a really good time. But the truth of the matter is, it should be about when two people are trying to come together, and when two people are trying to blend. It should be about what can I do to to put you in a position or help you get in a position to where you don't be broke.
Hmm.
If I'm that interested in you, now here comes your love situation, sweet tea. If I really like you like that, or we went on some dates and
Like and love
things
is
of
two
this
different
nature.
things, though, Backdraft. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
but yeah, I know, finna get
Okay.
to it.
All right.
But then I see that you're easy to love, then I'm going to put myself in a position to help my man. And there's nothing wrong with that. Get to where he needs to be. Because let's be real, in today's society, I know we've been joking around,
Mm-hmm.
but in today's society, these black brothers, every man could use a push.
Mm-hmm.
Even when he has money, he could use a
Mm-hmm.
push to still be better. And then
Right.
with our sisters, if we're chivalrous men, then we should be like, hey, I know you ain't got it. You got the kids, you're doing this, doing that, whatever you're doing. I got it. We cool. Just don't take advantage of me.
Mm-hmm.
We get to that point, then it don't matter if you broke. Because if I like you enough, I'm gonna lift you up anyway. Now I know, like I said, we've been joking, but it goes back to what you said. You'd rather be Gerald.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're a Gerald, well, I just said Gerald, that means you can do what you want when you want. But part of doing what you want when you want to go where you want to go is also being happy and just being at peace. That person that might not necessarily have as much money as you, but has the potential to get it, could actually be your happiness and your peace. So what's wrong with pushing that person up? It goes back to what you said. It's all about perception in the beginning.
Right, Suge. That's what's up. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, and you know if the nigga you fucking with has potential, and you know if the nigga you fucking with don't have the potential, because the
Right.
nigga
You
that's
should
got the
know.
potential, even though he may not make enough, he's gonna make
Hmm.
sure that you are provided with what you need. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And don't get me wrong, because I'm more than guilty of you know lack of time if that's what you want. You know, money. I don't. Money is so uh strained. You know what I'm saying? I have to make sure that I have to prepare for 6 months ahead of time.
Right.
So
Right.
if I don't prepare for 6 months ahead of time, and the shit come up on me, I'm looking like, man, this is some fucked up shit. I'm in a fucked up way because I didn't prepare. Now, in my preparation, I may not be able to do the things that you expect for me to do. Take you out on dates, take you out of town, take you to blah blah blah, take you to blah blah blah. But if I didn't put myself in position and you trying to get along with that, then you can like, you know what? I know you got up for 6 months. I'm gonna slide in. I'm gonna put another 3 months with you. So now, you know what I'm saying? Everything that come in, we can go have fun because we
But
didn't
see,
already put our little nest egg up, so to speak.
but the thing about it, and I want to encourage everybody, man, the true definition of what we're talking about tonight. Go look at a movie with Taraji P. Henson. It's called, if you haven't seen it already, it's called Acrimony.
Hmm.
It's called acrimony. And it is the exact thing with what we're talking about now. That dude was broke, but he had a vision and he had a drive. And he was like, just stick with me. It'll work. And she stuck with him as long as she could, of course. And then what happened is she divorced him, and he didn't want a divorce. But once she divorced him, whatever he was trying to do popped. And now she felt like all that shit, since she put in the time, was hers. It belonged to her, not the new wife or the new fiance. That's bullshit.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, like you said. Even with me, if you ask me something and it's last minute, even though I have it, I'm probably not going to give it because you asked me at the last minute. So it's the same with me. You're an entrepreneur. You're a business owner. You're a business owner. We both are business owners.
Hmm.
I'm a business owner, just happen to have a day job. And I have my business. You are a sole business owner. You get it how you live. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. So you have to have a woman that sees this and say, well, shit, I know the ups and downs of businesses. Sometimes it's going to be lean because it's so sometimes it's going to be strong. But that's where the getting to know part come in. Whether so, just like with you, I don't believe you're broke. I don't even know nothing about your finance, but I don't believe you're broke. But I do know you're a business owner, and I know nature of business, and I know business can be lean at any time in the year. And that's where we're saying about broke. When you look at a person, what are your things of what is your definition of broke? Because my definition of broke is you don't have enough money to take care of your basic needs. That's broke. It's
Not your
not living.
extra stuff. Not the extra stuff.
No,
Your
the
basic
basic stuff.
needs.
So it's not living from, in my opinion, it's not living from paycheck to paycheck because you can live from, people have lived from paycheck to paycheck and still have money. They still have money. What if you paid yourself $25 every paycheck? I'm just saying.
What if
You
you just
paid
paid
yourself, said
yourself
no
ten
matter what,
percent?
10%. You know, if you made $500 in every paycheck and you put back $50 every time, that just sit free and clear. After you paid all your bills with the other 450, you not broke. In my opinion, you're not broke. But society has deemed that if you don't have a certain amount of money or if you're not in a certain tax bracket, then you're broke.
I'm
That's
broke,
and
y'all.
I think
I'm broke.
I'm broke too.
I make nine thousand
That's how I
dollars a
look at
year.
it. Oh shit. Yeah, you broke.
That's
I think
it.
that broken the motherfucker. Now you're not broke. You broken the motherfucker. Shit.
I'm broken to the mug.
I'm broken in the mud.
But I
But
got
yeah,
assets
so
though. I got assets, and because of my
that's the difference.
assets, it changes my outcome.
But see, that's the difference between us and them. And what I mean by us and them, bro, I look at this all the time. They say, what are you worth? What are you worth? D-Ski, and I'm not asking you, it's just rhetorical. What are you worth though? Okay, if you ask me, I might not have a lot of cash on hand.
Uh huh.
Like Jerry Jones is a billionaire. He's worth $1 billion, but I guarantee you he don't have $1 billion in cash. I guarantee that. That's just like with you. You probably be worth $700,000. But just because you don't have it in cash, you broke. No, nigga, let me tell you something. I got guns, I got cars, nigga. If I had to liquidate all this shit today, I would with no hesitation. If
And
it means me
right.
staying
So and
afloat.
see, and that's what I'm saying, bro. You boy, you just man, you said something with that, right? If you had
Yeah.
to sell everything you own right now, how
Hmm.
much would you be worth?
How much would you be
Because
worth?
that's because we're not talking about from the spiritual aspect. We're not talking about how God sees you. We're talking
Right.
about if you had to sell everything you own right now, how much would you be worth? And some
That's
of
right.
us would only be worth the tampons that we got in the.
You're right.
Some of us will only be worth the condoms that we keep in our wallets.
But why is that? And I'm gonna tell you why. It's because of our mentality. We think that every 3 years we got to go get a new car and get a new note. Then we look up and 20 years has passed and you've never paid a car off. You've never owned it. You've never owned it. Okay. So
Let me
I
get
got
one of
three cars
those.
and a motorcycle that I own. You never owned it. So at the end of the day, what happens is You look up. You can't liquidate a car that you don't own. So what I'm saying is everything is all about assets. If your assets exceed your liabilities and you are not broke, if your liabilities exceed your assets, then technically you are broke. Like you just said, okay, they have if a dude have $8 million, but he got $16 million worth of debt, he broke.
He broke.
It don't matter if he got eight, he can have $8 million cash right now, but if you got $16 million worth of bills, nigga, you broke. So broke is just a different definition for different people.
Mm-hmm. It damn sure is. But
And
you know,
everything for sale around this motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you right, nigga. I sell this weight, bitch. No, I still think I sell these motherfucking glasses if I could. If it means me being healthy and the well-being of me, I get rid of all this shit. And motherfucker could say what they want about Backdraft, man. Backdraft broke. Backdraft had to get rid of all that shit, yeah. But Backdraft got that surgery too. Or Backdraft was able to sustain his way of living too. I don't put on for niggas.
man, let me tell
Shit,
you something,
just like
man.
this, I'm just saying, but a lot of people do, and they be broke as hell, bro. But a lot of people define their wealth. It's a difference between riches and wealth. Like I said, riches is shit that you can touch with your hands. The cars, the houses, those are riches. Wealth is your support base and your ability for somebody to lift you up and go out and get it. So, how wealthy are you, dog? Are you
Man,
broke in that area?
hell no. No, I'm
I
not.
don't think you are either.
I'm not broke at all, bro. I mean, on some real shit, and it's not that I have a lot. I got more than
Right.
most, and I work
That's
hard
right.
for it. You know, I don't sit around here and soak about what I don't have. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of times, man, we get complacent, and then I know, you know, we're staying on the topic of being broke or having money, even though we're not talking about men and or women. The simple fact that
Hmm.
we put ourselves in a position to be successful, we put ourselves in a position to be more than what we were yesterday. We
Hmm.
have assets, you know what I'm saying, and we have responsibilities. People that don't hold on to their responsibilities can't have assets because they don't know the value of an asset. These shoes, these clothes, these belts, these whatever you guys buy, all this hair that y'all put in y'all's head, that's a liability. Unless you're a cancer patient, buying a wig is a liability. I get it. You can afford it. But can you resell it? If you can resell it,
Bro,
it's an asset.
I'm gonna tell you,
Lashes.
it's funny this.
If you can sell those lashes again, that's an asset.
Mhm.
Otherwise it's a liability.
But it's funny that you say that because believe it or not, these last 2 years I got on a sneaker kick and I got on, I was never a Jordan head, but I got on a sneaker kick and I got on the boot kick,
Mm-hmm.
the Gator boots, the Stingray. Every time I thank God that I was able because I've been to the point where I couldn't get that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank God that I was able to buy it. Every time I put my tennis shoes back in the box. I take my little brush, I take my little conditioner, and I put them back in there like they brand new because I appreciate the ability God gave me to be able to purchase them.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the ability. I think a lot of people, because to me, they're an asset. You can resell them. They're just like guns and Harleys. People like you have a Harley Davidson, but a Harley Davidson, an OEM Harley Davidson, and you know this, hardly ever loses its value. It'll lose some, but not like that Suburban will lose. And so
Shit.
my shit. I'm just saying right now, what I'm saying is if I sold everything, what I'm saying is bottom line is like you said, be thankful for what you got. Be if you're broke, at least have a means to get what you need, to get
Mm-hmm.
your basic needs, the roof over your head, lights in your house, and water and food.
Right.
Now people say food. Hell, you can go to Wendy's, it's 99. They got a fold out 4 for 4, 5 for 5.
She got that 4 for 4.
So, my thing is, it's just a lot of people. it just depends on people's definition of broke. And when we talk about men and women, a man should go into a situation. If you're going into a situation trying to find that woman that you're gonna be with for a long time, then these at some point in time, these conversations should come up. If you're
Yes.
a woman and you're looking for that type of man and you've been dating this man for a while, yes, this conversation should come up. But in the beginning, y'all shouldn't you shouldn't be trying. He broke. It don't matter. I'm not supposed to pay your motherfucking bills anyway.
Right. Right.
But some women don't disagree with that. They don't agree with that. But because they think that just because they give up some ass, that I'm supposed to be putting out, or we supposed to be taking care of their bills. Nah, baby. Like I said, we both getting something out of that deal.
Yeah.
You be mad at me if I didn't make that thing quiver. That's what you be mad at me for.
How much is the
Then send
pussy?
me
How
home.
much is the pussy worth to you? How much is the dick worth to you? Just saying. How much is it worth?
Say, man, you got some women that'll pay.
I know you done fucked some $20 pussy before, man.
I don't know fuck some what?
Some $20 pussy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And there's a
yeah,
difference between that and some $1,000 pussy, right?
yeah.
So
That's a big deal.
so so let's not talk about the fact that men don't pay and women don't pay. Let's put a value on it. How much is it worth to you?
Shit. Say, man, let me tell you something. I ain't paying for no pussy. I'm sorry. And what I mean by that,
You
I'm
not
under the
physically
understanding.
giving any cash for pussy.
No, no, no. I'm not physically doing it. I'm not saying, look, let me get some pussy. I'll give you $300. I'm not.
That's
I'm
a
not.
bad motherfucking pussy for $300, man.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it though. I don't give a damn how bad
That's
it
a
is, nigga. I don't
bad
even. Let me
motherfucker
tell
for
you something, man.
$300, bro.
Nigga, I sit in the bathroom for 30 minutes before I do that shit, nigga. Me and goddamn Jergens, nigga, before I do that shit.
Hey, man.
Me and Jergens ultra healing, nigga. Shit, before I pay for some pussy. Shit. Cause see, Jergens ain't gonna talk. She ain't gonna ask me for no money.
Say,
Shit.
man.
Jergens gonna do exactly what I want her to do.
Hey, man, they
Shit.
got a little joystick now. You put your dick in and you stick your phone in so you can watch porn and let the little machine jack you out.
No, that's
You know? I'm
nah,
just
that's
saying
too.
it.
That's
I'm just saying I be seeing all kind of shit, man.
this nigga a freak, man.
Nigga don't even need pussy no more. Women, y'all don't need dick. You know what I'm
Yeah, cause
saying?
that rose has got him going crazy, don't
Man, shit. Fuck that rose. I put
it?
that rose to sleep.
Man, say, man, let me tell you something. Sweet T said there are men out here offering the world even before they touch it. Shit, them some dumbass motherfuckers. Then
Damn.
fuck that shit. They're crazy. Nigga, please, I'm a real nigga. We offering before you even touch. Nigga, get the fuck. And I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying, get the fuck
Right,
on.
just
You
in
talking about?
general.
Yeah, it's in general, man. I'm like, I give you the world. Nah, nigga, you give her the world. She got that lazy ass pussy. We gonna see you gonna give her the world. Then she don't do shit. She don't know how to do shit. Don't know how to do shit, man.
Fuck that. Can't even suck a dick. Not that she
Right,
don't want to,
but you
but just
wanna,
can't.
but you wanna give a bitch the world. Fuck out of here, man. That old simple ass shit, man.
Man,
No,
look,
hell no.
yeah, that shit.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Y'all over here fucking electronics and shit. At least we get
Yeah,
at least we get to feel a real hand. Shit.
real skin. You stupid boy. But you're right though. You're right. Shit, I'll be goddamn before I say a nigga. I sweep the beach with a motherfucking broom before I buy
Nigga,
some
mop
motherfucking
that
pussy.
hoe. Nigga, I mop the ocean. Nigga, fuck you mean.
Yeah, shit, before I buy some motherfucking pussy. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. But man, yeah, this has been interesting. This has been a very interesting, man. We
Yeah,
got we gonna have to come up with something juicy next week, man.
man. The thing about life and how we view it, you know what I'm saying, is what's funny and it's what's hilarious and shit. Because
Right.
I don't want anybody to take from this conversation that Dre and I don't know how to treat women. First off,
Right, 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 right. Most definitely.
That we criticize any man and or woman for doing anything that they want to do. It's totally up to you. It is just our job as men that we feel as men to educate or have a conversation about the same shit that we talk about privately. This is all we're doing. We're
Right.
taking private conversations and making them public and seeing what your guy's perspective is on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a
And,
fuck
and,
what you do with your pussy. I don't give a fuck what you do to it. I don't care. That's not any of my business. My job is to
and
say, if you fucking a broke nigga, then your mentality is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that's all you want the nigga for is the dick, and he don't have to contribute to anything cause you got you, then by all means, boo boo, do your thing.
well, the thing about it, lastly, for me, have I dealt with broke women? Yeah. Have I helped broke women out? Hell yeah. Have I been burnt in some instances? Yeah. Have some appreciated it? Yeah. That's just what you go through if you're a man, because the man is the hunter by nature.
By nature.
You're gonna run into more, yeah, you're gonna run into more broke women than the broke women she run into broke men. But one thing about a woman that I did run into that was appreciative, once they realized that shit, he looking through my flaws, or he looking back in the day, he looking through my flaws, and he still want me even though I don't have a lot of money and blah blah blah. Then they realized it wasn't just about the money, and they
Right.
started making themselves get up and get some hustle about
Yes.
themselves. So
Yes.
I think everybody on this thread, and I could be right, I could be wrong, but everybody on this thread, if you be real with yourself, you dealt with a broke man, but you just liked them. So if you
Yes.
liked them like that,
And men have done the
you
same
pulled through
thing.
it. Yeah, men have done the same thing. You're right. So in essence, when you say that, then hell, everything can be worked through. It just depends on what you want to work through.
Right.
At this age, though, I understand what Sweet Tea said. At this age, she preferred not to let that be one of her stressors, and ain't
Right.
nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's been another fun-filled Wednesday. Got my boy Backdraft of the Magnesium up in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is how we going out, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to thank everybody for coming out. You know what I'm saying? We celebrating everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the real heroes are y'all. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't
Yeah.
exist without you guys, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all, please don't mistake any of the conversations that we have, man. It's true and fact. You know what I'm saying? We only talking about
Right.
what we talk about privately. You know what I'm saying? So next week we're gonna have another banging ass topic for y'all, man. We're not gonna give y'all anything until that day because we don't want y'all studying, bringing footnotes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I hope to have, I hope to have a link fixed so that we can get more people in. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
Peace. We'll see y'all next week, man.
for sure.